Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to Quest and Chaos, where James seems to be very confused as to which show he's currently on.
James, which hand do you use?
It's the right hand.
Both?
For the salute, I'm told it's the right hand. Hi guys, welcome to Quest and Chaos. We are playing what I swear to God will be the last episode of Saltmarsh. If I have to pull rocks fall and everyone dies, I will.
Well, it's going to be underwater rocks fall and we all die. So it's going to be slightly different, yeah?
They're going to be slower. I think we can dodge them.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Okay. But yes, welcome to the first stream of April. No April Fools here. We cannot be bothered with everything that's going on in the world today. And thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time tonight. They have a lot of stuff to crawl through, so we're gonna get through announcements as quickly as possible. Thomas, you want to take them?
Sure. I will start off with the Gordon Biersch, the beersiest of the beers.
Cheers.
Gordon Biersch. I want to thank everybody all last month and continuing this month to continue to donate. It helps us really keep going, especially in this time. Again, don't stretch yourselves too thin. We're all in this together, but if you are able to contribute, please do, and we appreciate it. That said, you can already see that we are at 12% already for April's Tavern Upkeep. We applied the number in Patreon to that to start off the month. So that is our new process moving forward. So Patreon will help reduce the amount of bits that we need. So thank you for that. And thank you for being patrons. There are 11 of you. You are wonderful people.
That's amazing.
All right. Speaking of bits, Amy, do you want to start off with the bits?
Sure. Okay. So the generous and gracious half, has given 2,000 bits, of which 1,000 will go to the DM.
Yeah, thank you, half.
And 1,000 will go to the players. And that's the last you get, Tiana.
You know, I can live with that if that's the case. I would love to have more bits to screw around with these guys with, but you know, I don't require them. Especially if they roll the way that they have been lately, because the other thing that we use is Nord Games products, which we deeply appreciate our partnership with them. I saw a bunch of conversation about that in the Discord today, and it was educational seeing some of the behind the scenes stuff and hearing Spike talk about it. But if these guys roll a nat 1, I get a card to use against them, and if they roll a nat 20, they get a card to use to improve their chances of survival.
So before I was interrupted, we also have more bits from Tamagatora. We get 1,000 for building the golf course. And, oh God, Thomas, who wants to say it?
You do, for sure. Because I said it enough yesterday.
No.
King Shikamaru.
Yep, 500 bits to Thomas for slaughtering that name. There we go. So that is 5 total inspiration to the players. All right, continue.
So speaking of Nord Games...
Thomas, that's not the way to do a handoff. I apologize to everybody on the stream, but I have literally worked with like $1 million making executives all day, teaching them to be like, you need to sit up straight. Please tilt your camera down. How are you going to throw to the video? Could you go ahead and do a decent transition over to, G, and then G, could you go ahead and throw back to that person so that there's a clear transition, you're not talking over each other? So Thomas, why don't you go ahead and tell me exactly what you were going to say?
Well, now that I've been cut off.
Woo!
So Nord Games, they've got a bunch of cool PDFs while they're waiting for printers. So if you use hashtag chaotic20, and the checkout, you get 20% off, and then it credits us for it, which is awesome to do because you get stuff out of it, and so do we. So that's the best symbiotic relationship that I think that we can have. Merchandise is also good. Mugs are in sale. Coasters are to be printed on demand. However, Mike's laser engraver has
it gone out again?
Additional hard times brought upon it. So they will eventually get all the parts in to fix it, and then we'll be back up and running on the coasters. Everything else is in stock. Our shirts are limited in stock, so check out what sizes are available. And then one more bit of inspiration for Tiana. King Shikamaru.
Thank you, King Shikamaru. Is much appreciated.
So, Thomas, who are you going to toss to next to do what?
Tiana, let's get the show on the road.
I demand proper online etiquette. Damn it, people. If your Zoom things are going horribly wrong, that's because of this guy.
Thank you, Amy, for bringing much needed professionalism to my abilities to actually do anything around here. I deeply appreciate you.
Just send me the bits for being a pro. I'm just kidding.
There we go. All right. Well, previously on Saltmarsh, I'll just run through the whole thing real quick. We'll see how fast I can get through the entire recap. Mwahaha. So the members of the Last Chance Brigade were sent from Waterdeep to Saltmarsh to try and figure out what was going on behind the mystery of the haunted house just outside of town. This house used to belong to an alchemist, but that person has been dead, the village assumed, for 7 to 8 years. They weren't quite sure. They just stopped seeing him one day. They went, the Last Chance Brigade, which recently renamed itself the Last Onion Brigade, and I'm kind of okay with this, went up to the house, and after doing some investigation, digging around, figuring stuff out, realized that it was not actually a haunted house per se. It was occupied by smugglers who were using the caves under the house to smuggle their goods around without having to pay taxes, nicking a few things, doing usual smuggler piratey stuff. They cleared out the house, they cleared out the smugglers on the land side of the operation, and then the town said, well, if there's a land operation, there's also a sea operation. Can you deal with the sea ghost that's coming into town? Well, not into town, but coming to the caves to figure out, how do we deal with this problem? So they dealt with the sea ghost problem much more James Bondy than I ever anticipated. Snuck on, dealt with everyone, killed a fair number of sailors, Mitch, and took all of the officers captive, which worked very well. I appreciated that. And managed to bring the boat into harbor without destroying the harbor. Very impressive.
Oh, yeah. I was like...
The fact that worked, still just cool. So as they were investigating around the ship, they found a sea elf named Oceanus, who told them that the ship had been getting weapons for lizard folk who were 10 miles southwest of Saltmarsh, arming them for something. He wasn't sure what, but that was part of what he was trying to figure out when he got captured and stuck into a 6x6 hole for... He wasn't quite sure how long he'd been there, but he was there for a while. Bye, Thomas.
I'll be right back. I'm right here. Still listening.
So they found the weapons that the sea ghosts had been transporting to the lizard folk, and decided to go and talk to the lizard folk to try and figure out, is Saltmarsh the intended target? What are they doing? What's going on? And luckily for them, because they led with their lizard folk member in the front, they were granted an audience with the queen, and she explained what was going on, that they were preparing excuse me, to go and fight the Sahagwin, who a year ago had invaded their ancestral home, and which was an island that was up, and now it's mostly sunk into the ocean. So they were preparing to go and with their allied troops go and attack the island and take it back from the Sahagwin. And realizing that the air breathers might actually be useful, they decided to come back to Saltmarsh and say, how can we work together in all of this? And they decided that they needed to have more information, and actually figure out what sort of an issue they're going into with the island that has been transformed into a Sahagwin fortress. And I do want to point out that, sorry about that, the mission goals are to determine the strength of the Sahagwin force, locate important areas within the fortress, discover any significant defensive measures, and discover how advanced the Sahagwin preparations are and when they might mount their attack. The Allied forces are planning to attack in 10 days, but they will shift if they need to with that information. Also, they would really like to know if there are any other entrances into the fortress other than the frontal assault side of things, because most of their troops are aquatic, and if they can meet the Sahagwin on their own territory, it will probably be easier. And once the last Onion Brigade arrived at the Sahagwin fortress, they have cleared the entire top level. There was not a whole lot of resistance, but what resistance there was sharp, because they were able to find they found little enclaves of places where people were working up top in the level that hasn't yet been sunk into the water. And so now we join the last Onion Brigade as they stand at the top of the stairs leading down into the cold ocean and the rest of the fortress and whatever lies ahead. What would you guys like to do?
Bicker for about a half hour at the top of the stairs.
So we should keep exploring the rest of the top floor first.
I think right before we start, we do have one
Thank you.
bit of bits. Duke Fleeg, 500 bits, because Amy's a professional.
Yep.
Thank
if
you,
could
Grace.
see below this lower third, you'd see the professionalism. Love it. Yeah.
I mean, I wear pajama pants pretty much exclusively now to stream and live.
Yep.
and do anything that is not going outside and getting groceries.
I can't live. It's got to be jeans. Anyway.
So what would you guys like to do? Do you actually want to finish exploring the top floor, or are you going to do the ritual and head down into the cold water? It's cold but not frigid, so you won't have any disadvantages from that. And you all have the rings of swimming and the goggles of dark vision.
I did the ritual when we left the boat, actually. How long has that been?
It hasn't been an hour. Did you do that right then? I didn't think you did it then.
Remember, my head was underwater on the way as we were coming in. I was looking down below.
That's right. They had you like trailing behind. With how slow you guys have been moving through, I would say that at this point it's been about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, we've got like 23 more hours.
That's right. It's a 24-hour spell. You're fine.
Hello, everyone.
We should be, so if we remember last week correctly, I would recommend that we're not having this conversation right at the top of the stairs.
Exactly. Back off a little ways.
Well, you guys have control of your icons. Y'all can move them wherever you would like them to be. Do I need to give?
Do we?
Do I need to give control of Emma to Thomas?
Yes, please, because I don't have it up.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Okay, so
I don't.
This is going to take a bit of a cool walk because last time he was quite invigorated. So he's going to stop right here at the entrance of 17.
Oh no.
What else does he see here?
Hang on.
While we're doing that, can somebody remind me? I didn't write down all of our goals. It was entrances to the fortress, kill everybody.
Kill everyone.
Yeah.
And we'll know when we see it.
Because if we kill them all, their numbers are 0.
Yeah. Then we report back. Islands weird.
The goals were to determine the strength of the Sahagwin force, how many warriors, lieutenants, and other battle-ready troops are present. Locate important areas within the fortress. Where are the warriors barracked, the officers quartered, and the leaders housed? Discover any significant defensive measures, traps, areas readied specifically for defense, and other dangers the attacking force must avoid or overcome. And discover how advanced the Sahagwin preparations are and when they might mount their first attack.
Okay.
So far, we have none of that information.
I mean, a little bit, like the whole defenses, like the whole, like their doors are mechanical, not magic, not anything. So you have to like turn the wheel kind of thing to open the doors. So that's like, and I'm assuming based on what we saw in Roll20, they're the portcullis type doors, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we leave,
there are indications from what you saw of the doors that are being built that some of them are built to be archways where there won't ever be any doors. and some of them are built to have double doors. So you can reasonably assume that in the more finished areas, there will be the open archways like what you see in front of you going into 19. And then there will also be places that have the double doors that are closed or, open. But, they can do the things. And you also saw the doors, if you look up in front of these areas over here, where there were a couple of doors that are double doors.
Should we scan the top floor to actually make sure that there's no other entrances down? Because this would be a bottleneck if they wanted to take this. If we wanted to take this.
Yes. And there also may be healing potions about. Just because there might be.
Just because you're the cleric and you've run out.
Cast so many offensive spells.
I mean, those are useful. Not gonna say any other than that.
Is this room 17 completely opened, or is this it?
That is the completion of that room. I would like you. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's why. Hang on, hold please.
Okay, so can I announce the fact that Bo just gave Thomas 1,500 bits, and I quote, "You know why."
What? What did you
I don't
do?
know if I actually know why.
Well, that makes more
unless
sense
it's
to me.
unless it's just for Mitch McTurtle in general.
Whew. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Maybe so. This, so you are standing inside of a large storeroom where there's a lot of hammers and pickaxes and some dressed stone, things like that. There does seem to be an area where everything is kind of shoved aside, like there's a strange little open area. But other than that, this is a pretty normal storage room from the look of things.
I will go investigate after I catch my breath, because I am calm. The strange open area.
Okay.
I would like to go in and perceive things as well.
All right. You have control of your icon, my friend.
Would you like me to roll an investigation check?
I would like you to make a perception check, actually.
Oh, perception. I like that. Natural 20.
Damn. First roll of the campaign of the day, and it is a nat 20.
For a total of 26.
Nice. So you guys have succeed on a skill check.
Ooh, that's nice.
Quite nice.
I'm going to sync up our
Fortuitous circumstances?
No, because I don't have that. Because I have the normal studio deck, which doesn't have fortuitous circumstance in it.
succeed on a skill check. We are in sync.
Fantastic. All right, sync up our watches.
Everything's coming up Timberlake.
Fantastic.
What am I doing?
Reading that. I forgot what I was going to ask. I had a question. It was legitimate. Now I don't. Whatever. Oh, before they ran away, I just wanted to know, are we, because I don't know where I am on this map, are we going to do the...
Come with me.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we going to do the I look around the corner, you look down the hall?
I don't think so, because we're going to these two rooms in this hallway up over here. Do you see that?
Where are you going?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oop.
It's these two rooms over here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go over here.
Okay.
Wait, where are you going?
I don't know. I just said yes. Good enough.
Okay. All right. Let me finish wrapping up what Vith and Mitch are doing real quick. Because you got a nat 20 on a perception check. Well
Skill
done.
checks don't crit.
Huh?
Skill checks don't crit.
I know they don't crit, but it's still really cool.
It's also still called a natural 20.
There's a door there.
Oh.
Why? Yes. There's a door there. It is very well hidden. But you can see the edges of where it would like slide, like the way that Amy described the door in the mitten. You can see the well where it should slide back. There's no like handle or anything, but you can see how it would open.
I screamed, don't touch it, don't look at it, don't even like breathe on it.
Perhaps I think that the halfling seems to have a certain sense about her about secret doors.
She doesn't know. She's elsewhere.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard her say if there's secret doors, we better call her. So perhaps we should call out.
We should call out, but not super loud because we don't know if there's any other things here. What if this, and I will grab a pickaxe and I will put it in front of the door. If this pickaxe moves.
What?
Yes.
I don't have any
We know
wire
that
for them to
ghosts
trip over. They can trip
will
over
have
the
come through.
pickaxe. Right in front of the door.
Oh, in front of that door. Okay.
The secret door.
In front of the secret door.
And then I will also put another one.
Well,
at the regular door.
While Vith is doing that, I'm going to walk and go get Emma.
Okay.
You come back to Vith, try to find the perfect position in which to place the pickaxe. I think if they walk over this way, they will trip it. And if they trip that, then I will know if they've been here. Oh, hello.
I walk through and just kick the pickaxe. I'm like, ow! Come
See?
on!
See?
Seriously?
Right there. See? Haha. Now I know someone came through. I will put it back in that exact same position.
I just take the pickaxe and whip it in the corner. I'm like, I'm sorry, Turtle. What did you want?
Our friend Vith here seems to think that this wall has some sort of egress to it.
Okay, so I obviously look and I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm like, there's a thing I'm going to roll.
One of your dice?
Yeah, exactly.
Dice, yeah, that's what you're looking for.
All of those dice out of that box, man.
Who's feeling lucky today? I'm going to roll to investigate it a little bit further.
Okay.
Ooh, Eve and Thomas, please go ahead. Say the words.
Natural 20.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
But I'm going to say, you can't crit on a skill check.
Nevertheless, you get one of these handy dandy things. Yep. Your movement this turn does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Cool. I wish it was this turn.
Yeah.
So my actual investigation is a 24. So I'm just looking to see if it actually I'm just kind of looking to ascertain if it actually is a door. Like, does it feel, what I'm looking for is do I feel like a breeze or anything where there would be something behind it? Like, do I think that this is a safe or do I think it's a door? Or do I think that this is just a well that they haven't actually pulled out yet, if that makes sense?
Sure. So you can tell, looking at it with that amazing investigation roll, there's no wind coming from behind it, so it is probably more of a storage place than it is an egress to the proper outside. And there is a glyph of warding on it.
Ooh, and
so so I mean, with that amazing investigation check, you can ascertain there's probably something valuable back there.
Okay. And I'm not super smart with glyphs of warding. I don't know what this is. Can somebody tell me what this is? Like, is it something that I can show somebody if I point it out to them?
I would say that Bilbo needs to take a look at it because I
okay. Where did he go? Oh yeah, that's right.
He went running.
Well, no, then no one followed me, and then I was alone. I came back.
You came back? Okay, you're back with the group.
I was like, I was probably looking for cookies right now.
No, I know where those are.
It's in my bag. Bilber, can you read this right here on the door? It says something, and I'm assuming this is a door that is locked for.
So.
It says I prepared explosive runes.
Arcana for the glyph.
I mean, she knows, having looked at it, that it is a glyph of warding specifically.
So I just want to know
what's a glyph of warding.
It says.
I know that one.
Hang on, let me pull up the actual description.
Actually, the glyph of warding says nothing to see here. Move along.
Yeah.
It definitely means damage unless we can dispel it.
When you cast this spell, you inscribe a glyph that harms other creatures, either upon a surface or within an object that can be closed, to conceal the glyph. If you choose a surface, the glyph can cover an area of surface, blah, blah, blah. The glyph is nearly invisible and requires a successful investigation check against your spell DC to be found. You decide what triggers the glyph when you cast the spell. It's it's probably something that will explode on you. You assume, you just don't know what kind of explosion.
And so would I know this? That like dispelling
if there was any way
magicalness of
to like pick the lock or trigger the spell remotely, that would be something.
Or throw a pickaxe from across the room at it.
Oh, yeah.
We should try that first.
Or or mage hand as well, maybe.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. Right now, we've done a really good job of being quiet. I think
Except when you threw a pickaxe across the room.
I didn't throw a pickaxe. I just
we've set off several shatter spells.
Yeah, we did.
deafening shatter spells.
They've been very loud.
If something would have noticed us by now, and the things have noticed us by now, so what's one more explosion?
I'm not sold at all. Okay, so if we're gonna explode this, can we look at the rest of the top floor and maybe think about how to slow anybody coming up from the stairs if they do hear it? Because again, I don't want to blow the door. I just don't. I mean, what happens also, again, as somebody who enjoys traps, it ruins the item inside as well. I'm saying that person may not have done it, but I would do it. Is if you trigger it and it blows up, it all blows up, and now it's on you.
So we have to dig our way around it, is what you're saying with these pickaxes.
Correct. And then take it back to the lab, dissect it, have our artificer look at it, have him blow it up, because that's what he does.
Our pickaxes
Can't you just dispel it with a dispel type thing? Like just go magic off. Poof. No?
Well, I'm wondering if I can have my unseen servant do the digging. Okay.
I mean, I have an unseen servant and mage hand. I can do anything I want with those guys, but why blow up a door and make it obvious?
I could catch shatter on it.
Perhaps you just use your mage hand and try and open the door.
My mage ham?
Yes.
I love glazed mage ham.
No.
I bet whoever set this war did not anticipate mage ham and will have no defense against it.
The taunting mage ham. But how would my mage ham try and open it? Because there's no handle from what I gather.
Push. Just interact with it.
My mage hand shall knock because it is polite.
Okay, I go around the corner. Hold on.
Yeah, I would like to. Oh, yeah.
I too shall also move out before.
I was about to ask, Emma, is that where you want to stand?
No, I don't know where I am.
Is there any cloth that we could fill with sand and we could make sandbags and put Emma behind that for when she knocks?
I have to be within, 30 feet, I think, to control my mage hand, my mage ham.
So, yeah, so as long as she's 30 feet from, I don't know where this is.
It's on the door.
Yes.
I should probably actually reveal where the door is, huh? Because I can do that now.
As for secret.
Yep.
So I could technically go in that top corner. So wherever I am, just go up and to the right.
Is there anything that we can push and pull in front of her that she can use as a little bit of cover?
What happens if I make myself real skinny, kind of in the corner next to the door? So if you could put me right here in that square.
You're too far, or yeah.
They're
30 feet away.
There is a lot of dressed stone and things that you think are going to be used to finish this area. So there are solid things to hide behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, I kind of want to get as close to the wall that the door is on as possible to kind of, if the blast comes out this way, in a cone shape, or just out in general, that I'm only getting a little bit from the side, not like a full-on blast.
Vith is good at throwing things, just mentioning that. You can throw them from a lot further than 30 feet.
Who
Vith
can throw things?
Vith, I've seen him with the axes.
Let's try that first, and I run back. Put me back. Give me this.
Okay.
No, nope.
Okay.
Where are you going to be?
You throw it back, chickening up with the gnome. Chicken gnome.
Here we go. Can I will stand here, I guess. And let's.
Whip it good.
Like a pickaxe.
Okay.
Pickaxe is just like an axe, but it has a pick on it.
I'm not gonna throw the pickaxe because it's actually kind of far. I will throw the or wait, how far is it? No, either way, it's at disadvantage. I will throw a javelin at it.
All right. Make an attack roll.
16 plus 6, so 22 to hit.
All right, so you've had it pointed out to you where this glyph is, and you hit square in the center of it. And when you do, it flashes this blue white, and like magical ice comes flying out of it, coating the area 20 feet in front of it. The ice quickly melts and goes away, but you get the impression that if you tried opening that would have been very painful. And now the glyph is gone.
Oh, hey, haha.
He did it!
Yes, this is very calming, you know, very calming.
We're gonna find those chicken nuggets now.
Chicky nuggies!
So, put me back in the room by the door. Do we see a handle now, or is it just something? Is it just?
There's not really a handle, but you can see now where there's a little bit of an indent where you could pull it aside.
Okay. So I poke Veeth and I'm like, Veeth, can you open this? This door might be heavier than me.
I feel like you're using me as a wall.
A little bit of column. I'm using you both as a wall and as a hammer.
Okay. All right, boss. Here we go. Move it.
Yeah, and now that that's done, I mean, it was made to be slid aside, so you don't even need to make a strength check. It slides across fairly easily. And inside you see
healing potions.
Your evil plans.
It's a tiny room.
It is a tiny room
for tiny people.
What is this, a room made for ants?
This plain room contains several items of interest. A leather cloak hangs on a peg on the wall to your right. Opposite the cloak, propped against the east wall, stands a full suit of human-sized plate armor. A heap of chainmail lies at the foot of the armor. Farther into the room, 3 shields are piled on the floor. Finally, a coffer lies at the far end of the room, its lid closed.
Nuggets.
What are the shields? And again, I don't specifically remember what was on the insignia on the shield. Does the insignia on the shield here match the one that we found on the boat?
No. These shields all bear the insignia that looks like a spire rising against a blue ocean sky. Someone make me a history check. If anyone has proficiency in history, please do that.
As we all put our dice down.
Oh, I have to have proficiency? I can't just make a roll?
No, you don't have to have proficiency. If you have a reasonably good history check, you can do it.
17.
Okay, that will be 23.
All right. These are the insignia of Prince.
Only gnomish history. Okay, sorry.
This is the insignia of Prince Monberg, and you guys are passingly familiar with these words. This is one of the Prince Monberg is one of the princes who are the leaders of the Hold of the Sea Princes. So, I mean, as the name indicates, they are princes of the sea, and these may have belonged to Elmo, if you remember him, the guy that you found who died right after you found him, and his companions.
The one who was dying, you know.
I wasted a healing spell on that.
Oh, the
gentleman.
The guy who lost the will to live.
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy who
we should have beat him
made away.
His morale improved.
We gave him a cookie.
The Church of Umberley. We are
about vengeance,
tempestuous bunch.
Spite and fucking.
Yeah. Perhaps if we have 10 minutes, I could do a detect magic ritual. I'll do it out in the larger room, though, because
I want to investigate that coffer.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, let me actually type in the numbers. Oh, 13.
Okay. Yeah, you catch just as you are about to like poke the lock, you catch just the faintest glint of metal that doesn't look like lock mechanisms.
Ooh, Emma. Emma.
What?
Emma.
What?
What's that?
I don't know. It's a chest.
No, look. I
Open
point
it.
directly at the.
Okay. So should I investigate to look a little bit closer?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter because apparently I have poked myself in the eye with
Did you get a nat
a
one?
9. No, but I
No.
got like in total it's a 9. So I'm not
Okay.
going to tell you anything else.
I will say that you have advantage on this because he's specifically pointing at the thing.
Okay. What is that? 17.
Okay, there's a trap in there.
Okay. Would you like to see inside? I just stop him. I'm like, hold on. Would you like to see inside?
Yes.
Okay, then just hang on. So pick lock is sleight of hand plus proficiency. Also sucked. So that is what? I mean, it's literally 13. Do you want me to?
Dude, I think a D6 will be good for that.
Why not just hit it with a pickaxe?
Succeed on a skill check?
We do
Do we
have
have that?
succeed on a skill check.
Just
We
hit it
do
with a
it.
pickaxe. Is it the
Succeed on a
lock?
skill
Is it the
check.
lock that's trapped?
It's up to you guys.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
let's
it
use the
is-
card.
It is trapped.
All right.
There
you wanna
might be.
I
We
think
just hit it.
let's use it up.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to succeed on opening a chest that just probably isn't going to give me anything super important.
So you managed to get the chest open and in the process disarm the trap that looks like it would have stabbed you in the stomach when you opened it. And inside you find 12 potions. Four of them are a dark blue, and the other 8 are the red that you recognize as being healing potions.
Where's the chicken?
Maybe the blue one makes chickens. Maybe the blue one turns the sagwa into chicken.
I uncork it and smell it.
Someone make me an intelligence check.
Ugh.
Oh, why
I'm
not?
spinning in the other room.
I mean, just a general intelligence check.
What are you spinning
16.
for?
I'm casting.
Oh, yeah,
Invisible
there's a
Magic
ritual
as a
thing.
ritual.
So
Oh my
that's
God.
19 on intelligence. Is it
19.
poison?
Okay, you
I got a
remember
16.
you guys remember Elmo saying that his party had potions of water breathing.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, by the way.
Fantastic, thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop.
That's why I did it.
I very much appreciate it. I never use these things against you, but
So does it smell like seaweed or something then?
it smells a little bit like seaweed, and it looks kind of like there's a jellyfish blobbing in it. It's not a real jellyfish, but it kind of looks like it could be. And I got miss on an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you want to use that on the bad guys, that's fine. Yeah.
I deal out 2 of the healing potions to Bilber. Right, because you need these, don't you? I think you need these.
Well, not if we're doing things right.
Yeah, okay. So you need these.
But I mean, I think that they
Are you
are.
even there? Or are you spinning?
I'm
You're
spinning.
spinning.
Okay, calm down. And then I shove the rest in my bag.
Okay.
And then I go find Spinner.
What,
All
what
right.
about, wait, Vith, don't you need? You like being healed, right?
I
That's a
mean,
sentence.
I'm pretty sure everybody does, but
Okay.
Well, I'm going to
So I
pass
give-
my 2 healing potions to you because if you keep me alive, then I won't need them.
So
Here.
I give 2 more to Bilber and just be like, either way, you're gonna still take 2.
okay. I don't have exactly pants to put these in, but I'll find a place to put them.
You do have you have a belt on, right?
Yes, I do. But
I'm sure you have little loops that for holding things like potions.
I'm also calling
need to take-
attention to the fact that I have no pants.
Yep.
As we all know.
We're just trying to ignore that part. Thanks, mate.
Walking away
I'm
now.
spinning and going balls out in the other
I
room.
know you are. We can hear it.
Yep.
Viva, do you need to take one of those right now?
Oh, me? No. Good God, no. I'm,
Okay.
as some would say, as the kids say these days, 100%.
All right, so 10 minutes pass, and Mitch casts the detect magic spell. Yes.
Yes.
Are we
All right.
waiting for him? Do you want to go and?
I mean, a little bit. We could actually sneak down the hallway if you wanted to not wait for Murder Turner.
Look at the corner.
I forgot I was corners. You're straight away, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but someone already looked down this one.
Okay.
I know
Which one?
somehow.
All right, so you are
I'll stand here.
going down this way. Sorry, I forget that you can't see where I'm looking. You're going down this way.
Yes.
Okay.
I think there was nothing magical in there.
I don't know, Turner. Are you done spinning? Can you put me at the corner where Yeah, put me that way. So put me at the corner.
I
There's
see
a hole.
120.
I know you can. I was seeing how far the thing actually was.
Ah,
No, behind him.
It's close enough.
I don't want to hear close enough when I get blown up.
All right, Mitch, to finish that up, yes, the cloak is magical.
Oh.
Put it on.
what? School of Magic.
Oh crap.
They need just a mental note for anybody making stuff. Always put the School of Magic next to a
Seriously,
magic item, because the first thing people do is detect magic.
you're exactly right. Even the official thing talking about it.
Cursey? Is it Cursey?
Is that a font? Not
That
a
is a
school?
helpful sentence. Even the official D&D Beyond for this item doesn't say what school of magic it is.
Ooh.
Enchantment.
Put it on.
Enchantment?
I'll put it on.
Okay. It does. It doesn't do anything at the moment.
An hour from now, we'll find out.
I'm double checking to see if it requires attunement. Let me double check. No, actually, you just have it. Okay, so you know that this is what's called the Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
While wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action.
So you're more aquatic now.
60-foot swim speed, man, not to be sniffed at. All right, so the people who are investigating down the corridor, this is what you see. There's just more corridor.
I think
Okay.
it goes back to where we came from. But
Let's just make
look.
sure.
Eh.
Thank you. Are we crawling? What is happening?
I don't ask those questions, man.
A turn.
Okay, let me get up to it. Murder Turner, put me at the turn.
Murder Manta.
Yeah.
Murder Manta. Oh
What do I see? I peek around the corner.
Oh, hold on.
Oh wait, do we have to roll like stealthy type stuff in order to be peeking and sneaking?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Bugger.
Oh, 17.
These dice are crap.
Well, then switch them out.
So that rolling a 5, I actually have 16.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Bloody
Also,
rogue, man.
the crap dice have rolled 2 20s already so far.
Yeah, but we've gone into crap territory.
She used up all the good
You
rolls.
used up all the 20s, yeah. Yeah, no, you see this turn in front of you, and you can see that it possibly turns again, but you can't see further than that.
So I'm just gonna go up to the next potential turn
All right.
and just Bilbert. It only goes like 30 feet or whatever, so I'm gonna sneak around. What's
And
the mouse? Is this the mouse?
No.
Where's the mouse?
I got you.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
And when you get up there, you see that there's yet another turn. This one to the left.
Oh, Bilbert, we've got another like turn in 30 feet. I'll sneak around and do it again.
Okay, it's all the same. I don't think
I'm
there's
sure it
anything
is.
new.
And there's another turn.
There's
All
not-
right, I'm gonna go to the next turn. There better be one person in that square to punch.
Ooh, I'm moving back. Just there we go.
Unfortunately, you find yourself in the corridor that you guys explored before.
Okay, so I turn around. I'm like, Bilber, high five. Woo! I'm like, we just cleared the first level.
No, we didn't.
What do you mean? No, we didn't.
There's the 2 rooms back on the way to the death.
Oh,
We had to fight.
We should
We have to go
definitely
look in those
clear
rooms.
everything.
Okay.
There may be more healing potions in
Okay.
there.
So just calm down. Let me give you some healing potions. How many healing potions do you need?
2.
Okay, that's fine. Here's 2. Would you take them now, please, though? Instead of being like,
Yes.
now I have 2, and then I'm going to do nothing about it.
Take them.
Also, I assume that you still have detect magic up when you look at these things.
Yes.
They glow with the kind of healing warmth that you associate with greater healing potions.
Whoa.
All of them?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Don't say I
Now
don't.
I feel like a barbarian.
don't ever say I didn't give you nothing, because those were originally all supposed to be water breathing, and I'm like, but they don't need that. That's not what they need. So I give them what they need.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And for the record, I had no idea that there was potions there. I didn't.
Okay. Oh, can you take them,
Well,
please,
he
Murder
did
Murder?
tell us that there were
I have.
potions that they came with. But
Yeah.
anyhow, let's move up. Should we just hop up there?
Yeah, just hop
Yeah.
up there.
Yep, let's just hop up there.
Knowing that where this way goes, I will take the long way around.
Just to make sure that you don't get like bitten.
They're both
No, I
long
don't want to
way.
get angry. I will be calm.
You'll be calm. All right, which door are you checking first?
This one.
Okay.
Do you want me to check?
Is it closed?
Yeah, the closed.
It is a closed door. which
Ooh,
is,
everyone be quiet and listen.
Oh, just got here. What's happening?
Roll me perception checks.
Nothing. Everything's fine. These
Thanks,
dice are
Ezra.
just as bad.
Perception.
13.
13.
Can I also look around the corner?
4.
23.
11 Z's.
Fantastic. Mitch is everyone else hears like the ambient sounds that you've all grown accustomed to. But Mitch can hear a very interesting silence behind. Which door are you listening? Is it the one that Bilber's in front of?
Sure.
Or the other
Yes.
one.
Nope, that one.
All right. So there is silence behind that door.
That means there's a trap.
Do you still have magic on? Magical silence?
Potentially, it was 10 minutes. So
It did not take you 10 minutes to get there. You still have it
Okay.
up.
So,
The door looks perfectly normal. No glow of magic about it.
and the one behind me?
Also no glow of magic.
Okay. It's not magic, so you might just want to open it.
Okay, so let me look at the door and investigate for traps. Let me find a new dice here.
Go ahead.
That's much better. So that's 17 plus 4 is some numbers, 21.
21. The door is not locked and there are no traps on it.
Okay. Click.
Ready?
Yep.
There are no chickens in here.
No, they're not.
We would have heard them.
Nope. I opened the door very slowly.
Are you
What
doing
do
it
I-
stealthily, perhaps?
Yeah. In fact, should I roll for that?
What was your previous stealth roll?
I think it was 16 or something terrible.
Okay, 16 is acceptable to open the door pretty quietly.
Okay.
Dark green tiles cover the floor and ceiling of this room, forming an incomplete mosaic that depicts Sahagwan warriors defending an underwater city from a tentacled monster. A table stands in the center of the room with small, ornately carved benches to either side. 2 coffers are propped against the north wall, their lids open.
So I do actually tiptoe in and just peer in. Are there anything in the coffers?
No, it looks like this will be someone's room at some point when it's finished,
Okay.
but right now it doesn't have anything in it.
Okay, and there's nothing weird about the mural that I need. Like I don't see anything strange about the mural that would tell me anything.
No,
They're
it
fighting.
it looks like a decoration and it looks like it's not finished yet.
Okay.
Based on what's depicted, can we try and see if we understand or know what this battle may have been?
Do you know anything about Sahagwan history?
No, but I am proficient in history, apparently.
It'll be a high DC, but you can roll it.
Certainly.
Can I give that a crack too?
Are you also proficient in history?
Oh, not proficient. No, I'm just deeply curious.
I'm going to say you can only do it if you have proficiency in history.
Okay.
9.
You have no effing clue.
As you can see here, there's this giant seaweed that they're about to attack.
Oh, I thought that was a monster.
No. I believe based on the green shape, it looks more like seaweed.
Mm.
I can understand because they are meat eaters. They're probably not very adept at eating vegetables.
Is anyone checking? Does anyone want to check the other door?
Yes, I do, because I don't want to hear any of that.
All right. I'm going to assume that you make the same checks that you did before, and I'll let the previous number stand because time.
Yep. Looking at every corner.
Ooh, what's over in here?
Pale blue tiles cover the floor and ceiling of this room. Mosaics on the wall depicts the Hogwen warriors sinking large sailing ships. A table in the center of the room is flanked by 2 ornate benches. 2 coffers stand against the north wall, their lids leaning against their sides.
Okay. And I tiptoe over to see if there's anything in either of them.
Nothing in any of them.
Okay. Again, just great deeds of the Sahagwin. Can we go look downstairs now?
If you guys care to look around, you have explored everything that you have found doors for.
Mm-hmm.
So I lean into the room and go, oh, it looks like they are battling large food vessels.
The worst part is you're not wrong.
I got a 5 on this history check. I agree with him. They are large food vessels.
I kind of retch in my throat a little bit.
Fair. All right. What would you guys like to do?
Let's sneak downstairs.
We have to try out these rings first.
Okay.
What?
The water swimming rings. Like I've
had mine on for
me too the whole time.
Well, yeah, but I haven't been swimming. I tested out the water breathing. That works.
I say we just go for it. I mean, it's sink or swim if you will. Yep. So get me back to the staircase.
I got you.
Cool.
Oh, Emma, how did you get here so quickly?
I can fly.
All right. So I have one question for you guys as you're making your way down. What is the marching order?
Me first. Nope, because I can see further.
Right. 120. Yep, you go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're behind me. When I freeze and refuse to move any further, you move.
I'll take 3.
Or run. One of those 2.
Because the murder turner can stab a bit further back if we get followed.
All right. So you guys are heading down into the water?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, by the way, did my javelin get destroyed by that spell or?
No, you were able to pick it up and like shake the ice off of it.
Ooh.
All right. So this level is entirely submerged in cold but not frigid seawater, just so you know. So you know you don't need to worry about Constitution saves against getting cold or whatever. All right, we are switching over to the other map as you guys descend into the cold water.
Ooh. It's
dark and scary.
It is dark. It is very dark, but you guys all have dark vision. Because you guys have learned that the Sahagwin can see in the dark, so they don't need anything to they don't need unnatural light. So as you guys descend into this area, you have that moment of, oh my god, am I actually going to be able to breathe as the water comes up over your nose, and then you do take a very tentative, and you can breathe and swim just fine.
Cool.
After descending the stairs, you find yourselves in a large open area. Stone pillars rise from floor to ceiling, 2 each to your left and your right. And
Nick?
What?
Huh?
Oh no!
What? Nick's gone.
He said in the chat my connection is dropping. Shite.
Okay. So Thomas, you moving it?
And so we're probably all in funky places now.
Well, when he comes back in,
He'll hopefully pop back to the right spot.
or make James drop and pop back in.
Because it really changes everything. This is fun. What if I did a?
What?
Oh boy.
Anyway, what does Bilber see even though he's gone? Oh. What do I see?
Look with your special eyes.
Your special glass eyes. All right, so you see a large room that is tiled with those same blue tiles that you saw upstairs. There's mosaics on some of the walls. This is definitely like an entrance into the area, and I mean it takes your eyes a second to adjust. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't tell that they're blue because it's dark vision. It's all in grayscale for you.
Yeah.
But you can see mosaics of different shades of gray, so you can assume pretty easily that it's the same sort of thing. Yeah. This area in here is quiet. And you can see 3 entrances leading off, one to the west, one to the north, and one to the east.
So lizard men are naturally colorblind, but I believe this is what you call the color blue.
All right, what would you guys like to do?
Which way should we swim? Nobody?
It's up to you guys.
Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1, so it would be, I'm assuming it would be either the east or the west, whatever that one is. Yeah, that one.
This one, the west.
Yep.
All right, so you make your way over to the west. Are you making any effort to be sneaky?
Yes.
Actually, everyone give me stealth checks because, yeah.
Oh, I seem to have lost control of Vith, by the way.
Did you?
He's out of control.
Yeah.
Rage!
So, not to say you can crit a skill check, but that's a 20.
Damn. Okay, you should have control of him again.
Yep. Plus my stealth actually is a 31.
Thank you.
My goodness. You
so
have
16.
You have succeed on a saving throw. 16. Okay. Mitch.
Come on, Murder.
Oh, what am I doing?
You are rolling a stealth check.
Natural 1.
Balanced.
I'm just going to enjoy this.
How is a turtle in the water not sneaky or just not quiet? How is that possible?
I have re-roll a skill or attack roll. You know what? You have amphibiousness, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I can breathe underwater, but
okay, I will give you and Vith both advantage on stealth rolls in the water.
Ooh.
Because you guys are used to moving around in this sort of environment.
I got another 1, so 17.
Another 1?
16 plus 1. Yes.
So do I get another of these? I can't tell. Do I get another one of those?
You do not get another one of those.
Okay. I hate April Fools. It is my least favorite holiday.
I've tripped over myself being stealthy with the 3 total.
Did you trip on your cape?
Yes.
All right, so we've got a 31, a 6, and what was yours, James?
17.
17. Okay, I'm gonna. Thomas, do you happen to have access to Bilber's character sheet?
Yeah.
Would someone be willing to roll a stealth check for him? And I'm taking this as a group check for what that's worth. So Amy has thrown the curve way in your favor.
We're trying to flatten the curve here, Amy. Not
no, it's good that it's good that she's pulled it a little more your direction, dear.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, look at we're all in the wrong places. Who's got to drop in order to come back right? Let's math this out.
Sorry about that.
I will just move boxes around. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Nick, can you roll me a stealth check, please?
I come back to this.
That's what you came back to. Sorry, mate.
All right.
But I will tell you that this is a group stealth check, and Amy rolled a nat 20 on her stealth. So
Oh, just give it to me. Jeez.
I'm not going to give it to you, but you know.
I got an 8.
Okay, so you have 2 below 10 and 2 that are significantly above 10. As a group, you feel like you're pretty damn quiet.
Okay. And I just.
Ooh, I'm Vith now.
Cool.
What?
And then I just look at Tortle and I'm just like, just wait, just calm down. So I want to swim
Does that mean
down.
I'm Bilber? Oh gosh, I don't want to die, everybody.
Right back here then. And I want to swim to the next turn, which I'm assuming that's a turn right there.
Yeah.
Correct?
Because you can see that corner.
Mhm.
And you move yourself there. And what is you are able to see 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's to about there. Okay.
Look
For
with your
podcast
special
listeners,
eyes.
we are almost back in our right spots.
Almost.
There we go.
All right. So you can see an archway entrance that branches off of the hallway here. And then the
Okay.
hallway continues down this way.
Okay, so I want to take that first square and peek around that corner and see if that's a room or another hallway.
Okay. Peeking around that room, and you're doing this by yourself?
Yeah,
Just
I
so
just
I'm
asked
clear?
for everybody to wait a second. Yep.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm following up behind.
Okay. So peeking into that room, you see this.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I basically back up into Bill Burr, be like,
Also, can you give me control of my character?
I gave
can
it-
you?
I
Here's
gave
a
you
question.
control. Why does it keep dropping control? Damn it.
Maybe because we switched levels. I don't know.
I think there was one point where people like logged out or something for some reason, or something happened. I don't know. Amy, you have control of you, and Thomas also has control of Emma. So you guys can
Okay,
all
good.
move.
That's 4 individuals in there, right?
Yeah, I basically back into Bill Burr and be like, and then just signal that there's 4. And then I make the sign for the big doorway. Remember, you guys remember the ones that look like a doorway? Or the bookshelf? I'm like, the bookshelf, the bookshelf. And then I'm like, and then 2 fighters.
Yeah, she sees
I
people in
cast
there.
message on you. What are you saying?
Okay, there's 2 guys who look like the bookshelf. So there's 2 spellcasting bookshelves and there's 2 fighters in there.
Oh, we can't keep doing this.
What?
Do we want to go back?
Oh.
No, and I just say wait here. And then with my 31, I want to float past the doorway.
Yep.
You may
And
see-
I'm going to use. Sorry. Go on.
I will tell you that unless you do something to deliberately draw attention, or you trip over something, you collectively as a group are quiet enough to get past doorways without being seen.
Okay.
As long as you are very careful.
Well, as a question, do the doorways go all the way up to the ceiling?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was thinking that too. Like I go to the ceiling and float that way.
No, this is definitely made for people who swim through their environs, and they want to be able to just like hook a hand under and slide through.
Okay.
Wait, can I do verbal components for spells underwater?
Yes, because you can breathe water. Because now you can breathe underwater.
Okay, but we just can't talk.
You can talk.
Oh, I didn't think that would work underwater. I could try doing that normally, and I wouldn't be able to hear it.
If you can breathe, you can also speak.
Okay, well, I'm still going to use
my general
message
rule.
to fill in Vith and Mitch as to the situation, just so we're not.
Ooh.
Okay, and Emma, you are floating further forwards?
Yep.
Okay. I'm assuming you want to get to the edge of what you can see.
Correct. Actually, I was like, correct. I can't see anything. What's happening?
Yeah. All right. So you get to there, and there's a turn.
Okay. So I would like to advance to the turn, and I motion to Bilber. Let's go.
You take the turn. Yeah.
Getting around that turn, you see a turn into another hallway and another one of those arched doorways.
So I turn back, and I'm like, there's a T.
I nod. Yeah.
Continue.
Okay. So I go to the intersection. What?
Nothing. I start
Mhm.
keeping account of how many people we've seen.
Yeah. Yes, please.
It's a good idea.
So there's 4 behind us at least right now.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So peeking around that corner, Amy, you looking. Are you looking up into the room first, or are you looking down
Yes.
the?
I want to look into the room first.
All right. That room is empty.
Okay. So I just turn around. I'm like 0.
And
then down the hallway.
Okay.
Is there anybody down the hallway?
There's no one down the hallway, but there is a turn.
Okay, so I actually want to go into the room and regroup with everybody in the room.
Okay. I've got you, Thomas. He's controlling the stream. I understand. I'll just leave him alone.
Moving the maps.
So should we continue or should we go back and take care of those 4?
I mean, if we don't have to, because we don't know how many are down here.
I agree. If we can keep sneaking around and maybe sneak back out, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know about this room?
Yes.
The walls and floor of this chamber are tiled in a dark green color, and the ceiling is tiled light green. A seaweed bed fills the northeast corner. At the center of the room stands a small table with a small bench against it. Against the east wall rests a coffer, its lid closed.
Swim over.
Are you going to poke it?
I look around it. I look at it first. Does it? I mean, it just looks like a solid. Is it this one of the stone?
I mean, it's a coffer, so it's like the ones that you saw upstairs that have lids that rise up like a treasure chest type of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll investigate it first.
Okay.
Before
Roll me an investigation check.
sticking my grubby little fingers.
I'm ready for eels.
See, that's what they were killing the seaweed for, to make beds like this. The Great War against seaweed.
Society.
Noise.
Thank you.
It is locked. It is not trapped.
Okay.
It's locked. And I left the pickaxe upstairs.
Oh, God. All right,
Emma.
get out of my way. Get out of my way. And I just threw that away. Ooh, again, sucking it up. Oh, that's 9, 10, 11 with the lockpick tools.
Perhaps a D6.
That's up to you.
Add a D6 to that?
I mean, right now we're just, all right, fine.
Yeah,
That's up to you
let's
guys.
do it. You're also keeping track of all that
calm down.
inspiration.
Oh, 12. So much better.
All right, you are able to pick the lock. And inside you find 6 leather harnesses with silver buckles, a small gold locket on a fine chain, and a leather bag that holds 25 GP.
Okay. So I hand Bill the
more pockets.
Yep, the change purse. What does the locket look like?
I mean, it's like a small locket that you would find in like an antique store.
Okay, but
Does it have a Sahagwin family portrait inside?
Yeah, that's what I'm
are you gonna open it?
Do I recognize the guy?
If when you open the locket, it contains a miniature portrait of a human girl and a lock of blonde hair, which floats away into the surrounding water.
Ooh, Dex check. Grab that.
Roll me a dex saving throw on that one. Just
that'd be +4. 16.
All right, you successfully snatched the lock of hair because it's tied a little bit on the end, like people do with baby hair. They'll tie it and then snip it, and you successfully catch it and bring it back.
Okay.
Lock it.
Okay.
That was important.
Do the harnesses look like they're for giant eels?
They look like they're made to carry things around and could potentially be used for eels as like mounts or whatever, or or just worn on someone to carry stuff around, because the Sahagwin are kind of like, well, the lizard folk. They don't wear a lot of clothes.
This is for our eel chase escape scene, right? We need to hold on to these for that. We're gonna find their eel mounts. We're gonna take off.
Can I put one on the turtle?
I think the lizard person would prefer. I have plenty of storage inside my shell.
No, I'm just talking that I can ride on it.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you gonna try to fit it around the shell so you have like somewhere to stand, like that halfling standing on someone's back and shooting over their shoulder?
Yes, I am. And when he's swimming, I can sit there and hold on.
You know what? Sure.
He's got the swimming speed of 60 now, so he's
Yeah.
the one you want to be
Exactly.
riding.
Guess who's getting out of here? Lickety split.
Is there like a double saddle that we can get on? Because I could use that too.
Tandem style.
I mean, you would have to roll. He'd have to roll a strength check to haul both of you, because that's like carrying one medium-sized creature. But theoretically,
We're like saddlebags.
actually, no. You guys are like 30 pounds each. He should
I'm
have
pretty
no
small.
problem
Yeah.
just carrying you guys.
But that's what I'm saying. He just puts us on each side of his shell like two little saddlebags.
All right.
And then
well,
when I go through doors, they get knocked off.
there it is. What would you guys like to do?
Put a saddle on turtle.
Do
Yeah.
it.
I think we've just discussed what our plans are.
What our exit
All right.
strategy is.
So now that you have gotten now that you've gotten a harness onto a turtle, that was a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life. What would you like to do?
All right, let's since the turtle's not well, does he gain extra stealthiness if I'm now riding the turtle down the hallway?
No.
Because you're maneuvering him with the harness.
No.
Isn't that how that works?
No.
I'm gonna continue to look around that next corner.
Fantastic. All right. You can see that the corridor continues past what you're able to see.
Okay. I'm like, Bilber, come here and look.
All right. And then it goes up to a corner there.
Ooh, there's a corner.
Everyone roll me perception checks.
I need a dice for this.
I feel like there's something I should be perceiving here. Natural 20.
Damn.
25.
That's
20.
even better than what I rolled.
6.
You guys have advantage on a saving throw now. You might.
Yay.
All right. So who rolled what? Run through it again. Besides the nat 20.
Fifth got a 25.
25.
25.
20.
5. Oh, you got
6.
6. Cool. So everyone except Emma can hear like murmuring coming from around the corner.
Oh, ooh,
From the very far corner.
Ooh, I pull back. Are they coming? Are they coming?
No, it doesn't sound like marching or footsteps or anything like that, or even like very purposeful swimming. It just sounds like people are talking in like low, relaxed kind of tones.
There's people talking. And by
And a
people, I
crow.
mean monsters.
Shall we see how many there are? We're trying to keep count, aren't we?
Yeah, we're at 4. 4 living, several others dead.
Yeah.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
Emma can
Go
go
ahead, you wanna
up. I
go first?
volunteer her.
What?
I'm
Fine.
not going up there.
Emma, are you
Fine.
going?
Fine. Yes. Let's put me around the corner, and I've dragged Murder Turtle right behind me.
Yeah, I'm sneaking up too.
Now that I have him on a harness, I can just drag him right behind me.
Why did you
I'm
drag
gone.
yourself into the darkness?
I'm gone.
You're totally gone, man.
Floated away to nothingness.
Seriously,
Where
where
are you
Turtle?
going?
So Emma,
Oh, I'm watching this corner because they left me alone.
let me see. How far can you?
I've got my halberd ready. In fact, I will ready to attack the person who comes in from 5 foot in front of Emma
Okay.
over her.
Yeah, that's about what you can see through the door. There's
So
more.
being-
There's more room. You can tell, but you can't see it.
Being the halfling that I am, I do want to sneak closer just a little bit.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stay here.
You should
You're gonna
stay
sneak
here.
about here, maybe.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I still see.
Hang on.
Okay, I was like, because if not, I'm going to sneak a little bit more.
I mean, as you do, Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm giving you further than you can actually see, but you can see that there is more room and there's people.
Okay, so
now that you're up close, you can hear way more people than you can see.
Okay, yeah. So I swim back to Murder Turtle and get behind him and just be like, I see 5, and there's definitely more.
Head back around the corner so as not to talk right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are we doing? I forget. What are we actually doing down here?
We need
scouting.
to find, yes, other entrances, numbers that they have.
You saw 5.
Plans.
You heard more. We can assume
Correct.
Probably
There's a
double.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Emma. Did you also, when you were here at the doorway, did you also look like to your right? Did you like sneak your head in and look with your like 31 stealth?
Does my intelligence tell me that that's a dumb idea?
Your intelligence tells you that your stealth is very high, and these people all sound relaxed.
Okay, and there's nobody sort of looking in my direction. Like, are all the backs that I see?
Yeah, not as far as you can tell, everyone is relaxed and not like looking for trouble, and you are very well hidden.
Okay, so yeah, I do want to look around then if nobody's like standing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
There's more room and a lot more people.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people, a lot of people, way more people than we've fought already.
Let's go back the way we came.
Yep.
I bet there's more interesting stuff there.
Should we just go kill the 4 and call it a day?
Well, no, we're scouting.
Do you guys want to go pick a fight, or do you want to go and choose a different door?
Different
we
door.
should keep sneaking.
Yeah.
Keep sneaking, that would be best.
Well, we have to sneak back past them. What's the black hole in the middle? Like, we didn't come upon a...
You have not come upon a door that opens to that.
Okay.
Oh, is that you, Emma?
I don't know where I wanted to. We'd have to, yeah. So if we want to go back and try a different branch,
well, and I'm going to tell you that unless circumstances change, and you guys have been very careful to not talk near open doors and things like that, so you've been careful to not break stealth. Short of that, you guys have a group stealth of well over 20. So you make it back to that room, and you feel like you haven't been spotted.
Okay. Should we
try?
Does
this whole room connect? You should sneak.
No, there's nothing at the back of it. There's only 3 hallways, right?
What's at the southern end of this room we're in now?
It's a flat wall, and that was where the stairs came in.
Okay.
Yeah, so we suspect that the room that I saw is the one that would be behind this. Like, it's a joining wall.
That seems like a reasonable assumption. Bilber, I see you sneaking up there.
I say we go.
Okay.
I say we go follow Bilber right now. And look.
All right. So using Bilber's ability to see all over the place, it tees off, and you can see corridors that go up and to the right and up and to the left.
So many rooms.
Should we do that instead of clearing out behind us?
Yeah. Right now I count a minimum of 14 in that, like 14 in total so far.
We're not going to kill all the Sahagwin in here.
Okay.
All right. Where are you guys heading?
I want to go this way. Can we go this way?
Cool.
Yep. So we
I'd rather Emma take point.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that unless you tell me otherwise, when you come up to areas where there are corners like this, Emma's in the lead, and then Bilber takes over in the longer corridors.
Yep. So bring me around to the corner, the last corner that I can see.
All right. I'm working with all of the things. Hey Nick, can I give you control of Emma?
Sure.
Thank you. Since you two are the ones who tend to be sneaking. All right, you have control of her now. And that's a terrifying sentence that I'd hoped I'd never have to say.
Emma charges into the room with all the Sahagwin.
No, it's more like Bilber pushes me into the room.
Yep. All right. how far can Emma see?
Only 60 feet. Does
Yep.
my 60 feet of clearness look clear?
Hold on. Hold on, woman. God.
Okay.
So demanding.
Get so impatient with me. God.
Just reveal the whole map. It's fine.
No. I spent a lot of time on this map. So that's
boy.
what you see in either direction.
Oh boy, Bilber, which way do you want to go? There's a room that way, and there's a hallway. There's a long hallway that way.
Ooh, what can I see?
All right. So you, with your longer vision.
Sorry to do this to you. You like have to measure out 6 in each direction and then another 6 in each direction.
Yeah, and that's why I'm giving you control of Emma, because I can't do that and also move Emma. So you see.
Ooh.
So those doors that you see over there, those double doors, they look ornate. Like someone spent a lot of time carving those doors.
Do a little treasure.
Do a little what? What did you just say?
Treasure.
Treasure. So I'm gonna
Calm yourself, Bilbo. Treasure's not our goal.
Yep, I'm gonna peek my head into that room right there.
Come on.
Empty.
Oh my God.
Please be empty.
That's empty.
Oh, stupid
Let's-
hallway.
Let's yank.
Bilber, look down this hallway.
Okay. And is there anything in the in all the directions?
Ah, stop it. Stop it.
Oh no, we're gonna keep exploring.
Not you. I was yelling at the map. So that was 60, and another 60 would take you to here. Okay, cool.
Just gonna have to zoom out. There we go.
I'm so confused. There's so much going
Ooh,
on.
there's lots of rooms that way, but they don't look as nice as this one.
I know, but we just got to look and make sure that we're not going to get a surprise attack if we like open this door.
This could have everything in it. This could be all their plans, those chicken nuggets, all that we need.
Wait, Bilbo, do you see further past the ornate doors?
Yes,
Yep.
but no. But
Give me
yes.
a second. Oh my God.
Yes,
Not
but
much.
no.
This is one of the things that I both love and hate about Roll20. I control what you guys see, but also I have to actually control what you're seeing.
It looks clear. Let's Fifth, sneak
So
up to the
this-
door and see if you hear anything.
Oh, okay.
Your senses are enhanced underwater, right?
What?
Certainly. I'm
I like how you're
lying.
just making that up.
I beg your pardon.
I just assume. Isn't that how? I don't know how.
You see, it comes out at a moment when you are ready.
You can hit him. It's okay.
Wow. No, I can't. He's too far away.
I'm going
Amy,
to
I'm
put
gonna have to dub you my
Okay.
I'm gonna put my ear hole against the door.
All right, so you're listening at the very ornate door.
Yes.
There is chanting coming from inside there. You don't need to make a check because they're not making any effort to be quiet.
I'm
There is-
assuming it's in Sahagwin.
Yes.
Okay.
Emma, can you crack this door open?
No, I don't want to. Usually priests are poor.
What?
What?
I beg to differ, but sure.
Pitch, is that true?
I don't know. Cultists are not rich. I mean, they're busy. We can come back later.
There was a group that we wanted to surprise kill. This would be them.
Really, a bunch of magic users in robes chanting behind this door? Nope, I don't want to. I'm marking it off
Squishy.
as, I'm marking it
know
off
this-
as at least 5 on my Sahagwin count.
Okay, Emma, which way do we go then?
Let's continue down this hallway to the end that way.
Someone point to me where you're going.
I think
don't know.
it's this way.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. Yes, please.
Okay.
I don't care. Whatever way.
So are you guys going up to the corners?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Wait, you're going that way? God damn it.
Oh wait, which way are we going?
I don't know. Which way are you guys going?
Are we going north or are we going west?
Up.
Up?
Sure. Let's go up.
All right. Well, I can probably get halfway through to get more
Isn't
visibility.
there a door? Didn't you pass a door accidentally? Like,
But they're
there's 4
closed doors.
Yeah, they are
Inside.
closed doors. You can't see inside unless you open them.
Can we hear anything from any of the doors?
Make me perception checks.
Okay.
I'll
Someone
take
make
the
a
second one.
Okay.
23.
I don't hear anything. They're all empty.
23. I hear 23 at the corner.
Okay.
23 as well.
17 for the second door.
Okay, so that's, let me see. That's 23 here, 17 here. Is anyone going up to the third and fourth doors?
I went to the first door and I rolled a 6.
Cool. You hear you hear water in your ears.
Sounds
Murder
like
Turtle,
the
do you wanna
ocean.
listen for the first door?
Sure.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. You don't hear
Okay.
anything inside that door.
Okay, should we go to the last 2 doors and take a listen?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the fourth one.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
Oop,
I'm gonna help.
18.
Actually, because of where that door leads, Vith, when you get close to the double doors, Vith and Bilber both,
Yeah.
you can hear that chanting again, and it sounds closer.
Oh, I
Ooh.
wasted a 20 on that.
I got a dirty
Sorry.
20.
But hey, you get the card.
Yay!
Sink. Nordeck sink.
Plus 1d6 after making a skill or attack roll. So far, you have advantage on a saving throw, succeed on a saving throw, and your movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
All right, I'm gonna back away from the chanting door a little bit.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a survival tactic in Call of Cthulhu, too.
Should we open one of the other doors?
They sure
I
do a
want-
lot of chanting here.
And we didn't hear anything in any of the 3?
No.
Can I make an Arcana check on the chanting?
It'll be a high DC, but sure.
Listen. What is my? I know I have this. 28. I rolled another natural 20.
My God.
Okay, I'll take it. So is this island sinking chanting?
For the purposes of sinking, succeed on a skill check.
Ooh, yay.
This does not sound like island sinking necessarily. If you had to equate it to any chanting that you've ever heard before, you would say it's something to pacify something large.
Hmm.
Now, whether that's like a sunken
Baby
god,
whale.
Cthulhu-esque or whatever, but it's something to pacify something large. You can hear 3 separate voices chanting together with that incredible check. And you can hear like a rhythm to it. Like this is something that they do a lot. It has like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a liturgy. Like when you're in a Catholic mass, it has that particular rhythm to it.
So I hate to contradict you, Vith, but I don't think they were killing seaweed on the tiles. It sounds like they're pacifying something.
It was a very big piece of seaweed.
I'm
Kind of
sure
reminded me.
I'm sure it is a very big piece of seaweed.
Look kind of tentacly, actually.
What?
No.
What are you hearing?
Chanting. Oh, a pacification. It sounds like a pacification ritual of some sort.
So they're pacifying something?
A leviathan.
Well,
I think it's a baby whale.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first guess.
I mean, I've never seen a baby whale look like a piece of seaweed, but the water is an unknown territory for me.
What?
What?
I heard a lizard folk proverb once that said, "An eyeball for an eyeball make world blind." Except
for
one
one
man
eye.
has one eye.
Ball.
Ball.
Actually, I have some additional.
No, our DM.
It also makes the world see a little less.
But in that same vein,
Mhm.
the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy. So maybe if
Free the baby whale.
yes, if we free the baby whale, perhaps it would kill all the Sahalwin or the seaweed, the baby seaweed.
Can I make a "you're not that smart" roll?
Intelligence check.
Yeah. So I don't know what my intelligence. I rolled a 16 plus something plus 4, so that's a 20. That's an unnatural 20. How do I think they got it in here? Because right now I don't think they got it in here. If we're thinking it's like a baby whale.
As far as how they may have gotten it in, maybe they got it in before the ceiling was completely closed, or you know, there are ways and ways to get big things into rooms. Then maybe they got this thing in there and then finished the walls. It's hard to say, honestly, without knowing the size of the thing.
Yeah. So my problem is, unless it's super wicked and small, we're not releasing it to destroy anything if it's large, because a large thing can't squeeze through these caverns.
But all the things in there, and then they'll run at me and I'll stab them in the neck as they come out of the room. Perhaps you should just take a look.
Here, better plan.
Just take a look.
We should fashion a.
Where are you having this conversation?
We moved a little bit away, but if it's getting heated, just move it a little bit further
down
away.
here.
So apparently, so I've got a better idea. Why don't you give me a Sahagwin like costume? In fact, why don't you dress Veeth up as a Sahagwin, and then he goes in and be like, "Psst, hey, they want you in the kitchen," and then we just take them out one at a time and kill them.
I could do that with an illusion.
Exactly. Your boss wants to see you, and then we stab one at a time. We take them in a room and stab them.
I mean, I appreciate this plan, but if you could hear them, that is a language I cannot speak.
Okay.
And well, Bilber, roll me an intelligence check.
Apparently, I'm going to get another natural 20.
You might.
No, I think I used them all up.
Rolling them pretty consistently tonight.
Intelligence, right?
Yeah.
All right. 22.
Your illusions are limited by what you know. So if you were trying to replicate a sound, it would need to be a sound that you've heard before and know well enough to be able to replicate. You don't speak Sahagwin.
Oh no, I was just talking for making a Sahagwin, and it could like wave, and its head could spin.
Like a lady Sahagwin, and just be like, "Come here."
I can't tell the difference.
Me neither.
It would be something though. I would make something.
What would you guys like to do?
Should we
Open
check
doors.
other rooms and corridors to ensure
please.
that we won't
Can we
be
just
followed from
crack?
behind?
We just have to crack open a door.
We should
No.
explore this way.
Yes, please.
Which way? Indicate on the
Okay.
map for me.
Ooh,
That way?
there's definitely things in that room.
You want to move me?
The thing is,
Multiple people have control of Emma. Someone move her.
Sorry, I had myself selected, and then one of my little buttons for my character was overlapping hers. So that's my excuse. I'm not going that close.
Now everybody's been moved but you. God bless it.
All right. That is what you see. Roll me perception checks. Everyone who's near that arched door.
Everyone's looking down.
15.
Oof. I got an
22.
8.
22.
Yeah, you guys can hear murmuring in there. And it's Emma, it's similar, but not exactly like the murmuring that you heard before.
Okay, so I think there's just as many guys down here.
Pick up on their inflections.
Do you want to take peeks around corners?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody needs to move me who isn't Thomas, because I don't know what Thomas is doing right now.
Well, right there. You're a little further forward now.
Cool. So if you want to
Going
stick
even
her
further, do you dare go this far?
I dare go all the far.
Oh my god. Okay, here you go.
You're gonna go that far?
No.
Sure.
No.
I was about to be like, are you sure about that?
Uh-oh.
I'm
Yeah,
absolutely
but-
sure that I was joking. All right.
So I back up and I'm like, it's a big room and I only see 2.
But you can hear a lot more, especially with like the echoes.
Yeah.
You get the impression that there's minimum a dozen people in there.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Abort.
Go the other way.
Let's go the other way. Back down the hallway that way.
Oh, not up the other way here?
Sure. Let's go up that way. Let's see what's around that corner.
Another corner.
Hey.
You want to keep
Who
going?
built this place?
Yep. Let's keep going.
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, more like near. I don't want to. If they come up.
I was like, does that hallway get real skinny?
It's 10 feet.
Hang on. I'm fighting controls at the moment.
Does it mess up every time we control it and then you try and control it?
A little bit, yeah. All right, there's another turn up there that Bilber can see because this is a longer corridor and I'm not going to make you guys leapfrog because that's dumb.
Okay. So yeah,
All right.
my God, this place is a crazy maze.
Yeah, no one
one
ever
can see it.
taught them that you can just do
A singular
Yeah.
hallway,
Rooms.
right?
Yeah. With multiple rooms coming off of it. It's fine. Why do we have to sneak in an S?
This could have just been a straight line. Yeah, they're insane.
Yeah.
It's not very architecturally intelligent.
Well,
That's
but
coming
it's
from
better
me.
for
Hold on a second. I'm checking something. Okay.
You're right, Bilber. It could have just been a straight line.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
Unnecessary work.
Yep. Let's well also based on that, do we think it's
Oh, do you not want to go up there?
No, I do want to go up there. I want to go to the T or go to
Okay.
the intersection and take a look. But like, does this look like something that I think the Sahag one made, or is it this is the original structure, right?
No. So
Got
Vith, you would know, especially having talked to the queen, that they don't that the lizard folk wouldn't have built like this. You saw some of what the original construction looked like on the top level, where it was more of the natural caves, and it being turned into what the Sahagwin are living in now. So this is very much worked, and this is very much Sahagwin build.
Yes, it seems that the lizard folk who used to live here worked more with the natural caverns itself. This one seems to be designed in this particular way, possibly to disorientate those who come in.
There's further down.
What's at the top?
Oh,
Yes, those are stairs that appear to lead downward.
Oh shit.
ooh, do we hear anything coming from that door?
Who wants to go check?
Ooh, I can't hear anything.
I'll sneak up and check.
All right, roll me. Are you looking or are you listening? Because the door's open. It's an open archway.
Hold on, I gotta get myself up there. I'll listen.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
19.
19. There is splashing in there, but no talking.
This is where they keep the sea chickens.
We'll come back for sea chicken later. Should we go down the stairs?
Ooh, yeah, but let's peek in. Peek.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Peek.
I peek in.
All
I
right,
sneak around the
so
corner.
when you peek in,
Mhm.
you see sharks.
Are they baby sharks?
No, they're big. Let me see.
No.
Hold on.
Shrimp.
Silver, stop it. They can smell fear.
Good thing nobody's bleeding.
Then they found us already.
You're also able to see a little bit further down into the room beyond because there's
Ooh.
that archway and you can see a little bit further.
Is that where the
Okay.
chanting was coming from? They're keeping the horrible thing? Are they keeping the horrible thing in there?
You can go take a peek if you like.
Emma,
Let's try and sneak. Okay, I sneak past the doorway.
I'm still holding your previous checks and because
Okay.
no one's bleeding currently, right?
Yeah.
As long as no one's bleeding, the sharks are not going to particularly key to you.
I stabbed myself in the hand.
Okay. Do you actually, or
No.
are you joking around with me?
That would hurt.
Yes. Emma, that is actually as far as you can see inward because of your 60 feet.
Okay.
But when you look up, you can also see here. It's a smaller room, and it looks like a banquet hall. Now that you're up close, the pieces of it that you can see.
Okay, and I don't hear any like clanking of utensils or whatever.
No.
Okay. That's weird. Okay. What? So I swim back and I'm like, it's a banquet hall. I don't know why.
It's where they feed the sharks.
I don't know. You go look.
I run away. I swim away.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Turdy.
Well, so we're not talking next to the sharks.
No, let's go down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
You guys want to go down the stairs?
I peek down the stairs.
It leads to another level, and Bilber, roll me a perception check.
Why? No, why?
Because you're the one there.
16
plus
0.
Wow. There are people talking at the bottom of those stairs.
Oh. No, let's get past the sharks. I like Mitch's idea.
What? Of running away?
Not talking near sharks. Not being near sharks.
Okay.
No sharks. There's people down there. Emma, you go look.
It's not going to stop them from having people. Oh, do you want me to look in the banquet hall? Because it's not going to stop them from having people at the bottom of the stairs if I look at it.
Well, maybe you can look.
Okay, fine. I go look down the bottom of the stairs. So I lie on my belly and like look down the stairs.
So you're like sliding down the stairs on your belly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you get down to the bottom of the stairs, I'm not going to switch over to it yet because I'm not sure if you guys are going to be down there at the moment. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is a large group of Sahagwan down at the bottom of that stairs. They haven't seen you because your stealth is very high and you are staying very low, but there are quite a few down there.
And by quite a few, it's 10? 5?
Hold on. I'm going to go look at something.
There
there are 6.
Okay. All right, so I report back and say there's like 5 or 6.
So what do we want to do?
And Emma, how when you peeked down there, you could see that there were 2 doors that branched off of that room, but you couldn't see where they led to.
Okay, were they ornate doors? They
were open archways.
Okay. So just that there's 2 more rooms down there.
The banquet hall? Or down the stairs?
Down the stairs.
Should we continue to map out this floor?
And sorry, because I'm a turtle, have I faced sharks before?
I would imagine, yeah.
Check to see how dangerous are they?
Regular sharks? Sure.
Well, this size of shark.
This sort of shark that you saw specifically. Sure.
Yes.
Dangerous?
Yeah.
Danger.
I mean, I think we know about frenzy.
Yeah.
But,
yes, we do. I wonder why we know that.
They can eat an entire gnome at once. That's all you need to know.
If we do make them bleed or ourselves bleed, it's possible that other things could smell us.
What did you roll?
A natural 20.
Unnatural or natural?
A natural.
God damn.
Which is a 20 history. 21 history.
All right. So first off, card.
Sink the Nordex.
Plus 1d10 after making a skill or attack roll. You know from your people's dealings with sharks that these are what are called shell sharks. They are very hard to hit. They are well armored. Once you hit them, you can get them down reasonably quickly, but they're hard to hit. And they can make 2 attacks, and magic is very difficult against them. So mechanically, they have resistance on magic.
Wow. Okay. I tell everybody that.
Yeah, let's not fight a shark.
Okay. Much less a room full of sharks.
But if we're fighting Sahagwan at the bottom of stairs.
Who says anything about fighting Sahagwan at the bottom?
Then the sharks will come for us. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a horrible idea.
We need to see if there's a servant's entrance to the next level from the banquet hall.
We need to find out where they go to the bathroom, wait for them there, and kill them one by one.
Just hide in the bathroom.
I like how you equate this with a banquet hall that servants are coming. Who's the servant?
Sharks?
Oh, so that's what they're doing here.
Shark butler sharks.
Butler shark do.
Got it. Totally makes sense now. Clear as mud.
What does everybody think about a giveaway?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So here we're going to do a giveaway. So we're going to do 2 things in this giveaway. We're going to do a Gale Force 9 deck of your choice, plus a Nord Games PDF version of Critical Hit decks.
Oh,
So it
cool.
comes in like a PDF book format.
Mm-hmm.
Is this also still US and Canada only, excluding Quebec?
That is also correct still.
I've gotten to the point where it's just a memorized line.
Yeah. That's funny. I haven't.
I'm an actor. I've spent over half of my life memorizing lines.
So US and Canada only, excluding Quebec. Enter hashtag chaos in the chat. Everybody is reset now, so everybody is available to win this giveaway because it is the first of the month. Even Aim and Kitty, if they are on.
Neat.
All right.
So what would you guys like to do?
Not sharks. No.
I think this is all just a bad idea. Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know enough? They're pacifying some large creature.
Yes.
Done and done. That's all we need to get.
We should.
We got to go through the banquet hall.
Or we can go back down. There's still a lot of ways that we could go. I am horrified with the idea of swimming past those sharks.
All right. So we go all the way around. I'm game.
If I'm riding a turtle.
Yeah, let's go all the way back around to the other end of the hall past the chanting door.
Hold on a second.
Right? Yes? Is that a thing?
We're holding on a second.
With the roll that you made, Mitch, you know that they are not terribly perceptive creatures. So, like, if you were to quantify it between 1 and 20 of a passive noticing things, you'd say it's a 10. And y'all are real sneaky.
All right.
Banquet hall first?
Banquet hall.
Okay,
Banquet
cool.
hall.
Banquet hall.
I ride the turtle.
All right, so you guys are all
Yep.
moving past and get into the banquet hall?
Yep.
Oh, and Emma's super sneaky and goes up to one of the pillars.
Yeah. As she do.
Yeah.
That was not what I meant to click.
Oh my God, there's a lizard folk in there.
Where'd you come from?
Where's the lizard folk? All right, so what you guys can see thus far?
Pillar.
Yep.
Pillar.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
do the pillar leapfrog thing.
Then I wait till my eyes adjust.
Everyone who wants to can roll me a perception check.
Wants to. I feel like that's worded for Cthulhu. Oh,
Yes.
17.
Okay.
Yep, 20.
Okay, so everyone except Vith can hear a very deep voice in kind of a murmur coming from the north.
Oh, sorry.
North to the top. I'm going to go one more pillar.
Okay, let me just double check what your distance is on this, because
Sweet.
there is a way to do dynamic lighting, but you have to actually like have your character sheets in order to do it.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
that'd be neat.
It would be neat to just have it adjust to what you can see.
Everyone I see
It's actually in the little sprocket setting.
Yes, but it's set. Well, wait, what?
Yeah.
That you can adjust how far people can see.
But you can't do walls. You did have to set up walls for that too, right? To block line of sight.
Yeah,
you have to set it all up. It's a whole thing.
I do not have the patience or the time for that right now. All right, so there is there is a door to the north. You think that is where the murmuring is coming from. It sounds very authoritative and annoyed, because that has a very international flavor. Hold on, let me read a thing. The corridor leads to a great hall. Its floor tiled in black, the walls in coral pink, and the ceiling in white. Black tiled pillars are regularly placed in a line slightly south of the east-west axis. To the north of the pillars, long tables have been placed end to end with benches on either side. Excuse me. At the midpoint of the north wall, an archway opens onto a passage. This ornate archway is decorated with elegant black and gold designs evocative of waves and monstrous sea creatures. A semicircular niche has been hollowed into the center of the south wall. That's this. The floor of the niche sits 7 feet off the floor. On the shelf formed there stands a large carved stone head, visibly battered and disfigured. The features can still be recognized as those of a lizard folk. This head is about twice as large as life size. Vith, roll me a history check with advantage.
18.
All right. This is the lizard folk deity, Semuanya. And it is a disfigured, this clearly belonged to a bigger statue at one point, probably that belonged to the lizard folk who lived here, but it has been disfigured and dishonored and it had its head cut off and stuck on a shelf.
Just breathe. Just
I am breathing.
Everything's
for the first time in the 15 minutes that I can hold my breath.
And while he's doing breathing exercises, do we want to roll and go to break or go to break and then roll?
Let's go to break and we'll roll halfway through the break and right before we come back. So
works for me. All right, so
#chaos.
#chaos in the chat to win some really cool stuff. And again, US and Canada only, excluding Quebec. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us.
Keep vamping momentarily.
Thomas doesn't have.
I can vamp as long as you need me to. So our community is the greatest community on the planet Earth. We love them. Thank you guys so much.
All right, here we go. We'll be right back.
Thank you guys, and we'll be right back.
shark.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to Quest and Chaos, where we are all singing variants on Baby Shark, because when you're dealing with a bunch of shark people, what else can you really do? Congratulations to You Will Never Know. Is that the name? That's the username that we decided on?
Yes.
Never know.
Congratulations on winning the Gale Force 9 spell cards and the critical hit PDF from Nord Games. So congratulations, make good use of it. I want to hear stories about that from at some point. And we're going to just jump right back in, assuming we don't have any other bits or anything to announce.
Nope, not that I can tell.
Fantastic. Then we're going to jump right back.
We did just get 500 bits from King Shikamaru.
Really?
For the players for the role play.
Neat. Thank you, King Shikamaru. We appreciate it. The role play is always one of my favorite parts about Quest and Chaos shows. It's something that we're just real good at, and it's fun. All right, so with that, you guys are partway through a banquet hall, and what we decided on something during the break, yes?
Yep. So Nick, do you want to continue down the banquet hall?
Well, I moved us to peek at the door.
Okay. I mean, I thought we heard somebody who's super angry there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The
Let's take a
German
look.
Hitler is in there. We got to go kill him.
I'm not going to kid baby Hitler.
It's Shark Hitler.
I can't see that. What's happening?
So, at the end of a short stretch of corridor, another archway opens into a larger area. Here, the floor is tiled indigo and the walls dark blue. On the north side, a massive, ornately carved throne rises from a pale blue dais. On the throne sits an oversized Sahagwen. This creature has 4 arms. In his right upper arm, he holds a large trident. His 2 lower hands grip the arms of his throne. And you can't see anything else besides there is a Sahagwen who is in a obeisance position in front of the throne, clearly begging about something.
Okay, so he seems preoccupied, so we can sneak past?
You can sneak past, definitely.
Yeah, we take the far way and then dart, and you guys don't want to be, they might be leaving there soon, so probably don't hang out in this banquet hall. Probably we'll start inching down.
I'm already in front of you.
Oh, because you swim so fast now.
Yeah.
Manta turtle.
Oh my god. Anytime I go past like a specific area that the mouse cursor is willing to acknowledge, it just stops working. Because it's like, fuck you. All right, so
20 is pretty profane.
Sometimes. So you see in front of you, there is an arched door that leads into a room, and then a corridor that tees.
Gonna inch up, and do we hear anything? That same splashing, more sharks?
You don't hear anything like that.
Okay, peek in.
Peek in.
The ceiling and floor of this large room are unfinished stone. Light green tiles cover the walls. Seaweed grows freely throughout this chamber. Anemones, starfish, and a lone lobster crawl over the natural rocky surfaces. And you can see the lobster just standing there, like, and it's, it's a lobster. It's about yay big.
I mean, free lobster, but
it's the big bad evil guy. Look at all that seaweed. This is who they are worshiping.
All right, let's
wait. Really?
To the end of the corridor.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone wants to grab that lobster, I completely understand. I won't object. I'm just not doing it. But
you won't be horrified.
That is the chicken of the sea. That's what I was looking for. We're going to make lobster nuggets later. On the way back, we grab that.
Nuggies. All right, so peeking down this side of the corridor, you see another set of stairs.
Very exciting. What about the other side of the corridor?
The other side?
All of shark.
Yeah.
Ugh. Should brought some underwater dynamite.
Seriously, that's been, yeah. Okay, let's move up and
Go
hopefully.
downstairs.
Do we hear
Let's
anything?
listen.
Yeah.
Or do you want me to belly crawl again? Should I belly
I'm
crawl?
gonna do
I'm gonna listen.
I rolled an
Perception.
11 for perception. If anyone.
That'll do you nothing, friend.
Okay, Emma.
I rolled a nat
perception.
20 on perception
Oh,
to listen.
To listen down the stairs. You can hear a little bit of splashing, but there isn't much going on down there as far as you can tell.
that sounds like more
Sharks.
sharks.
But this is probably our way down.
Yeah. Can I belly slide to see what's? Yeah.
Okay. So when you belly slide down, I'll actually show you what you're looking at.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
this might be important to you. So you come down the stairs here.
Mm-hmm.
Did I switch it over? I think I did. No.
Nope.
Sorry.
Everything
is.
flashed, but then
I'm gonna pick a Nord Games 20 for my net 20.
What?
Plus
Why?
1d10.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Plus 1d10 after making a saving throw.
All right. So Emma, when you belly slide down, you come out into this room in the what is this? The northern side.
Thomas sees anything.
Yeah, this is true.
The northwest side of the map.
Okay.
So you can see the stairs come down into an empty room, but there's an archway down below that leads into another room.
Okay, let's look at the archway.
all right.
All right. If you peek through the archway, it leads in a little ways. If you want to look a little bit further, you can see
Yes.
more.
Yep.
When you get to here-ish, you can see sharks.
Oh!
Okay.
But this appears to be a dead-end room, as far as you can tell.
Yep.
Okay.
As far as you can see, anyway, because
Yeah. And I don't need to get in there anymore. So let's back down. Let's go back down the hallway a little bit.
are you going back up the stairs, or are you going?
No.
Are you
No.
actually down here
Staying.
now?
Yeah, we're down
let's
here.
be down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. Sorry, they are enormous at the moment.
There's a lizard folk behind me.
We've become giants.
You guys are all just so adorable.
You blinded me with giants.
Oh, now we're teeny.
You're just never happy, are you? I'm a little
I was happy when we were giants.
tiny. Here,
Okay,
you're
but-
extra small.
Yeah, Bilber, what's down the hallway? What's
We're
down
to
the hallway?
scale. Oh.
What's down the hallway? Bilber, look. That's not the right hallway, the other way.
I'm trying.
Sorry, I was moving him around.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are coming down the hall. Oh, do you have
Mm-mm.
control of them here? That's the other question, isn't it? I'll bet you don't. Nope.
don't.
Hang on. You are controlled by Nick. No.
You can copy and paste from level to level.
I don't know if that takes the settings with it.
It does. But you're almost already there. Yeah, this roll 20 thing is
It's complicated.
Once you master it, there's nothing that can stop you.
Except, flat walls.
internet connections.
Apparently.
Oh no. Am I going again?
Hang on. No, you're not.
Oh no, I got a warning that my connection was becoming unstable.
Oh, I thought you meant like on roll 20. I was like, what do you mean, are you going again?
All right. Now you guys all should have control of your characters.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter if
I'm
Nick drops. It's not going to
controlling
stop his internet.
All right.
Ooh, to the corner.
To the wall. To the
Mhm.
corner. To the
No.
wall.
See,
Yes.
that's not what I wanted
Thomas,
to
what are you
do.
doing?
What are you doing?
Now, oh my God, it was amazing. For a moment, our heads were cut off.
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, nothing.
Oh, we're all okay. Everything's back. For a moment, we were all Thomas and Amy.
I know. Can you push us up a little bit, Thomas?
What's going on?
We
What's
are
that?
all Thomas and Amy here.
Isn't it true, though? Isn't it true?
I mean, to a certain extent. So you see what you see there. The corridor continues down in front of you and tees down. Everyone make me a perception check, please.
These
It'd be
cursed
good.
dice
Oh,
rolls.
that's terrible. That's
It's also
12.
terrible. It's 9.
18.
Oh,
Does anybody need to spend an inspiration, or do we not care?
we care.
I haven't got a +7. Should I roll it?
Are going
Spend inspiration?
18 total.
Actually, I heard an
Yeah,
18.
18. Vith got an 18.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. So assuming that Vith is with you guys,
Yes,
Yes.
he's somewhere.
there's a lot of noise coming from somewhere very close. It sounds like cheering, fighting, something in between.
Oh, I bet there's a gladiatorial arena down below us. As there are.
Maybe that's what they're keeping down here.
Ooh, you think they're feeding the giant thing? The seaweed monster?
I
Yes.
don't know. Should we try and sneak a little bit closer?
They weren't worried about eating the seaweed. They
Well,
were
do we
worried that
see
the seaweed
any
would eat them.
further? Boop, 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 boop.
Yes, good. You
anything?
measure.
Yeah, there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, shark
The
butt.
corridor continues, and then there's a crossroads, a proper crossroads.
If we, I gotta switch back to select. Oh, I split us up. Hold on, I have to double select this again. Okay, if we head down this way, does it get louder or
Yes.
quieter?
It's very loud.
Ooh, well, we won't be noticed.
Yeah. I was about to say, can we peek around the corner possibly?
Yeah.
And
So are you
up there?
peeking through that archway?
Mm.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Sure.
We need like 2 more monitors down here.
So peeking through from where you are, you can see that from where you are, there are stairs leading down into. If it were on dry land, you would call it a gladiatorial arena, and this is pretty close.
Okay.
You can sneak closer. There's a lot of noise. You probably won't be noticed unless you deliberately hit someone.
Do we want to just go down to here?
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go down to there and let's kind of stay hidden. And I'm assuming in a gladiatorial arena, we just kind of wait and see if something passes our field of view in the actual arena itself, or do we have to look down and in?
No, you guys can all just look.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm just going to reveal the whole room because fuck it.
Whoa.
Because fuck it.
What is it? What are they fighting?
So you can see two sets of the big Sahagwans, like the big heavy ones that you saw before. You can see 2 sets of them just going at each other, tooth and nail, tearing each other apart, watched over by someone who looks like he's in charge.
Okay.
And there's a lot of the weaker Sahagwan that you faced up top that are watching, cheering on. There's proper bloodlust going on. They are focused down into the center of there.
All right, we want to back out now?
Yeah.
Are we going to move up or are we going to get out of here?
Let's go
and
down.
around.
Okay.
There is a down, right?
There is a down. Hang on. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, but I put the stuff over it so I couldn't see. I didn't know if I was blocking it and there wasn't anything.
There is.
Okay.
There is corridor that continues on down.
And we're just kind of intently sort of listening to see if we can run into eventually we might, I'm assuming we're going to find the second set of stairs with the guards that were at the other set of stairs. So we're just kind of listening for that.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's...
Roll me an intelligence check, Emma.
I was going to say, because do I think that that's this way? Oh, that's also sucky.
No, that's to the east of here.
Yeah. I mean, just using your deductive reasoning,
Okay.
It was on the opposite corner on the north side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
From
why we're
where
going
we
this
came
way,
down.
so we don't run into them.
Okay, cool.
All right, so
let's keep looking.
peeking around, there is the arched doorway here.
Mhm.
And I assume you guys want to sneak closer?
And
Mhm.
and I want to look down this corridor really while we're here. All right, then we want to go inside this door.
Yep, let's go inside that door.
That turns the way you see. And looking from there, this is what you can see.
More.
Yeah.
Ooh, do we want to go any closer, or is that just a good dead end? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, it's not a good dead end, but what are you going to do? Go fight that guy who's turning in, who will probably be 20 guys?
You should look and count.
I don't want to look and count.
We can just do rough estimations. There's 100 in each room. So any room that we've seen, we're like, oh yeah, that's definitely 100.
All right. So when you...
No, I was like, if we report back, there's 100 in every room, they'll be like, let's just give in. Let's move.
When you look into this room, this is what you see.
Ooh.
There is... Hold on. This is a Spartan area furnished only with a long bench set against the east wall. At the south end of the west wall, a bronze gate bars the exit to the west. Beside it on the north wall is a bronze mechanism of chains, wheels, and pulleys. Next to the mechanism, a wooden peg has been driven into a crack in the wall. A rope descending through a hole in the ceiling is lashed to the peg, and two Sahagwen occupy this area.
Okay, let's move back. Let's move back over to here. No, let's go to here. Ooh, here.
So it looks like they're guarding this area. Could this be the additional entrance?
It could be.
Yeah.
How do we want to... Fortunately, the arena's making a ton of noise, so...
And the noise, I mean, you guys are having to talk, not like shouting, but louder than you would otherwise be comfortable with to hear each other over the noises of the gladiatorial arena.
Yeah, I mean, it is only 2.
And if that is the exit or the entrance into this place, that is what we are looking for.
We could actually coordinate our attack this time and take them both out efficiently.
We could already attack to launch all at once. Lure them around.
So Mitch and Veeth, what kind of attack do you think that I should ready?
How does Firebolt work underwater?
That's exactly my question.
It's basically like plasma, so it'll work.
Okay.
I can. Yeah, I would like to go second, and somebody should hit the big one first, and then I can come in.
We're riding you. You go in. We jump off and we unload our spells while you lance the other one, and then that's my crazy plan so far. Ride the turtle.
Me too.
Fifth, what are your thoughts? Do you want to ride the turtle too?
Oh, I don't think that would be very helpful for Mitch, though. It would definitely slow him down. I'm quite, as the kids say, chunky.
I think it's chonky, but sure.
Chonky. Excuse me. There was a voice in my head that corrected me. Chonky. I mean, I can also rush in there quite quickly. My tail is quite a propeller. Just spin it really fast and I start moving really fast.
All right, so I have told the dead prepared to hit anybody who's already damaged.
Well, if I get in there really quick, Emma, you could shoot them.
So how do you guys want to do this?
Yeah, how do we want to split it up? Because
that was not the sentence I meant to say, but sure.
What's the,
I
so
can
there's
rush in there.
There's a bigger one, right?
Yes. So there is one regular, like the weaker Sahagwin, and then there's one that's much that you remember as being tougher.
So is there one person who thinks they can get in and take out the weaker one, and then all of us unload on the bigger one?
I could get in and probably kill the weaker one,
Okay.
As long as he's not a squirrely kind.
So does that sound like a plan?
3 of us focus on the larger one.
Yep. And so I'm gonna wait to determine, but I want to go second. Like I want Mitch to get me up there because I'll either do Toll the Dead if it needs to happen, or like jump off Mitch, Booming Blade with sneak attack.
All right. put yourselves where you guys would like to be for what is essentially a surprise round.
So do you want to jump off Booming Blade first?
Sure. But you've got to run up to one of the dudes. Okay.
You're gonna have to jump off of
Yes.
it.
Okay, you're riding. I'm not actually riding. I'm just gonna peek around the corner and shoot because I'm not gonna get into combat.
Okay.
All right, so you guys like come up to the edge of the door, and then do the 3, 2, 1, and you all charge in together, taking these two completely by surprise. And let me see. We'll start with Vith. Yes.
Yes.
Roll me an
I
attack.
will make 2 attacks against the small one with my great axe.
Get him.
That will be a is that a that is a natural 1 for the first hit.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Off to a great start.
We do have plus 1d10 after making a skill or attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
So a d10 plus your thing might help.
You
Let's
know
use
what?
that.
I am in a generous mood tonight. James, re-roll a skill or attack roll.
Wow.
Oh.
Don't mess it up.
I said I'm generous tonight. Don't screw it up.
I mean, I legitimately cannot pull an Emma right now.
If you roll another nat 1, that will be the Emma-est Emma.
Oh, that's still not that great though. Is that a 5 or a 2? That is a 5. So that will be an 11 to hit. 11.
11 doesn't hit.
Could I get a D6 or a
Plus
card?
1d10.
1D10.
I don't think we need a D10. Just do a D6, right? These are the we fought these before, right?
Actually, I have a d6 card as well.
Oh, use a D6 card.
Okay, we shall use that D6 card for 6, so 17 to hit
You hit.
for 9 damage.
All right. He's looking hurt. Not down yet.
Okay, and so that was all for my first attack, yes?
That was a lot for a first attack to go
I will
into.
strike again. Though that is a 19 to hit
Fantastic. That hits.
for 11 damage.
9 plus 11. Tell me how this happens.
I'm just like, charge in and then sweep him by the legs, and as he's caught by surprise, I go for the neck.
Yeah, and take him out with authority. He is down.
I approve of that message.
He did not have time to even so much as let out a noise.
Do I roll advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, who's up next?
All right, so I'll go next because I'm going to roll these and see what's going to happen. So 17 plus 8 or something like that to hit this guy.
Okay, that hits, and you're doing
Yep.
sneak attack and booming blade.
Yep. So it's 3d8 and 3d6.
3d6 and
3d8. Booming blade.
Booming
2d8.
Blade is 1d8.
Yeah,
It's
so it's
2d8.
no.
Spell.
No. The 2d8 gets added if they move. You roll 2d8 if they move. It's a 1d8 initial damage for it.
Okay. So my 8s are. Actually, I lost an 8. What the hell happened?
There's 3 8s right there.
Oh, okay. Also, all three of mine are 2, so I'm just going to take 2 of those 2s away. Not a big deal. 2, 4, 6, 8. How was I rolling way more dice?
Okay,
You
so
also have
you
your normal attack.
you
Which
should
is
have
another 1d8.
you should have 2d8 total and 3d6.
That was another 2.
Yeah, so that's basically 10 points of damage. So yeah, that's terrible.
Okay,
All tubes.
Yep, all 2s.
all 2s. Bo knows that pain. He knows worse of that pain, actually. Who's up next?
Well, Emma
Is there a-
launched off the turtle, so the turtle would be following.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which
Emma, did
is
you want
it-
a bonus action? Anything like hide? So you can do the Remy special.
Sure. Let me back behind the turtle.
All right, roll me
Right where I am.
okay.
a stealth check.
Were you using the harness, so you just hung on to that and swung back around?
I jumped down and then I jumped back up. Okay, so that's 12 plus 11 is 21 to sneak.
12 plus 11 is 23. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, sorry, 23.
All right,
and
Mitch.
Swimming in water.
I will cast Toll the Dead on it. So it's a wisdom saving throw 15.
All right. I need dice.
Please be smart. Don't be smart.
14 does not make it. So that is a
Ooh.
2d10.
2d12.
2d12, excuse me.
Also crap.
7 points of damage. Wah, wah, wah.
Doing
Wah, wah,
great.
wah.
All right. My turn.
Yep.
13. Does a 13 hit?
No, the 13 does not hit.
Do I want
Would
to
you
get
like
a?
D6?
Yes. Or do we have an
Second
attack roll
turn.
one? Yeah, I was going to say, here's a 6 on an
No,
attack.
that
Oh,
one
that's
was
used. Okay.
We've got a 10.
Don't
Oh,
use any
we
of the
have a
inspiration we
card.
have.
Sure.
say
Inspiration
D6.
works. Yep. Add
Which
a
am I doing?
6. 6. Add 6.
D6.
All right. So 17.
17 hits.
All righty. And that does 6 whole damage.
All right. Is that everyone? Has everyone taken their action on the surprise round?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Roll me initiative.
Hold
Oh,
on.
wow.
That was 2d20. Ignore that. I misclicked. That's much better. 5. Yeah.
11.
So 5 plus 4 is 9.
All right. All right. Bilber, what did you roll?
A 9.
Thank you. Emma?
11.
Vith?
11.
Mitch?
6.
And champion, he is brave. We might not get to the champion's turn. All right. Emma or Vith, who wants to go first?
You want to go first?
Certainly. Thank you, boss. I will move in. And actually, I will pivot around him so that way he's kind of pincered like this.
Nice.
And then I will swing at him with 2 attacks.
All right.
First one, oh, that's not going to hit. That is a 10 total.
10 will not hit.
May I use one of the D10s?
Yes. D10.
D10.
19 to hit
19 hits.
for 12 damage.
All right.
And then for the second attack.
Make him fall over.
Oh, that is a 24 to hit
24 hits.
for max damage of 15.
Holy crap. All right.
Is he standing?
Still.
I
Well,
cleave at
floating.
his biceps.
Yeah, no, you come in with this great axe twice and just like carve through him, and he is like he is roaring in pain and like looks really pissed off and really in a lot of pain. Emma, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. And since Beef is next to him.
Yep.
You have unseen attackers. You might get an at 20.
Okay, but I don't. So,
You
but
have
it's still
advantage.
13 plus 8 to attack. So that's 20 something. Okay, it doesn't matter. Should I roll
You could
advantage?
get a nat 20.
You might get a nat 20. Go ahead.
Or you could get a 1.
But I didn't. So 13 plus 8 is like 23.
21.
21. Okay.
Today started at 4:30.
Yeah,
So,
I was about to say
I
my first.
understand.
Yeah, my first call time was 5 a.m. I don't know who I am anymore. Okay, but because I have that, there's now 3 8s involved in this. I just had 8s.
No,
Yeah.
it should be 2 8s. 2 8s and 3 6s.
My sword.
Right. Your
Right
sword
here.
should be a 1d8, right?
Flaming blade. Those are your D8s.
Yeah, 2d8s.
Two is one when it moves.
Okay. Oh, when it moves, is that it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you get 2d8 plus 3d6.
okay. 1, 2, 3. It'd be better than that. So it's 10, 14, 17 points of damage.
Ooh.
Plus
Plus what? Oh, I'm sorry. Plus my whatever my blade is. Hold on.
4.
5. So what did I say? 17 plus 5 is
20.
math it. Thank you.
Describe it for me.
So
Like I
again,
said, I didn't think we were going to get to his turn.
I basically swing off the harness like, yeah, and like full swing around, acrobatically, blah, 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 and cut the dude's head off. Spinning, blade, done.
And it's off, like spinning off in another direction, and his body just sort of floats there.
Ooh, and I try and fan the blood towards the gate so it doesn't. Oh, that's not working.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's open the gate and get out of here in case there's like sharks. Oh, I don't know, right down the street.
Or on the other side of the gate.
Yeah, can we look through the gate? What do we see?
If you look through the gate, you can see that there's an immediate corner.
Let's open the gate.
Crank.
Do a perception check to see if I can hear over the crowd.
Yes. Go ahead.
21.
There's a lot of sound coming from through that gate.
Oh, there's a lot of sound coming through there.
Okay, let's go peek.
Yep.
So if you want
Open it up
to,
and-
if you want to open the gate stealthily, it's going to take a little bit longer, but you can get it open quietly if you're very careful.
Yeah, let's take our time.
So, I mean, like 5 minutes later, the gate is up, but it went up absolutely silently.
Got it. All right, Bilber, you want to control the...
Yeah, let me try and grab you off the turtle.
During this time, I'm trying to keep a mental note of listening to the Coliseum crowd noise.
So that's what you see from where you are.
Frick, why is that locked off? There's a bunch more in there. Oh my God.
Make me an intelligence check.
Stupid dice and numbers on character
Actually, if any of the sea people would like to also make a check and look in there, you are welcome to. You only rolled 1d20, dear.
Are those?
What? I only rolled one. Oh, is that
Not you?
Yeah.
13 intelligence.
Okay.
15.
15?
How do they look?
Religion, maybe?
No, it's not. It's not going to be religion. Nature. Someone make me a nature check or survival, whichever's better.
Ooh, survival's a 19 for me.
Fantastic. You can feel the currents of the ocean through that door.
Ooh, 21.
Yeah.
For me.
You guys can feel the currents of the ocean, and it feels like that pull of the tide because the tide's going out at this point. Judging from that and what you know of the ocean, how things work, you think that there's an entrance out to the ocean directly through here.
Okay.
Can we disable this contraption so that it's broken and stays up?
Let's just take off the wheel.
Do we think that we have time for that, though?
No.
Because again, yeah, I was about to say, I was like, let me get out my thieves' tools and use it as a screwdriver and disassemble like.
I mean, I'm just thinking,
to it.
I suppose the gate, we can get through the gate. We can, if we come back with people, we can Misty Step or Dimension Door into that gate. When we, get all of the crew people. And Eel could slide in there.
Do you guys want to have a further look inside that room, or are you gonna go do something else?
I think we should have a big smashy smash inside that room.
Let's go look first before we just start fighting.
Because if we break it and make noise, there's nothing that can stop them from chasing us.
They're going to have time to repair it too, and they're going to kind of know at these dead bodies. How do we drag these dead bodies?
I mean, based on what you saw in the arena, Sahagwin killing Sahagwin is not uncommon.
We set up. We set them up, like
they were fighting.
Yeah, one of them found out the other one was cheating on their wife, and
yeah. So we put them up so they're each stabbing each other.
Yeah.
Stuck in place in the
I
corner.
pull out one of their tongues and go,
I'll put in a bite mark or two there. Just like ar.
Everyone, make me a performance check.
I think I'm oddly...
Performance. That's the closest that I can think of for this.
19.
What if we're not actually trying to be successful?
17.
15.
Emma?
Not taking part in this.
Fantastic. Between the three of you, you set up a pretty convincing scene of a mise en scene, as an actor would call it, in this room of these two Sahagwin managing to kill each other.
I once watched a play called Lambhead. It was very, very bloody. It's good stuff. They were just killing each other. I think this is very proximate.
While they're setting up whatever they're doing, but while they're basically playing with dead bodies, I want to look into the room a little bit more.
All right, and I'm going to just reveal the whole thing because
Okay.
frick this.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And you wanted to fight these guys.
That would have been our little escape attempt after that, for sure.
Hold on, it gets better.
Oh shit! What are these?
I don't even know.
You don't know, but Emma, you do recognize them as being one of the ones that you saw at the bottom of the other stairs.
Okay.
Oh, those are some big boys. Goodness gracious! What are these?
I don't know. What are you pointing at?
Gunslingers?
They're not lobsters. Let's just grab that lobster and leave.
Yeah, I agree. At this point, it's Red Lobster time.
But looking at this, there is a gate over here that looks like it leads out into the ocean, and a bit of an incline here leading down into it. So you can pretty reliably say, and you know approximately where this is in the fortress. This is a place that you can attack through.
Okay. All right. I'm like, we need to sneak back the way we came.
Let's lower the thing and break it. So
everyone hold still, and I'm going to prestidigitation whatever could be resembling Sahagwin blood off of us before we go past those horrible sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good call.
Yeah. And then we could use their, what am I saying here? We could use their weapons to try and break the, you know what I mean? Or at least wedge.
No, the weapons have to stay stuck in them. So it looks.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So where would you guys like to go from here?
Back the way we came?
Exactly. Reverse
it, and I think we're picking up the lobster.
We're picking up the lobster. We're checking if that room has any other lobsters in it. I heard prawns. Were there prawns in there?
When you guys get to here, roll me a perception check, please.
Oh, has the fighting died down? 17.
I mean, you passed by the gladiator room, and it sounded like it was going just as strong as before.
16.
19.
Okay. 6. Somehow, over all of the noises in the gladiatorial area, 3 of you can hear a sound that doesn't sound like a gladiatorial thing. It sounds like someone in pain, but not necessarily a Sahagwin.
Which way?
This way.
Okay.
Shark in pain.
Shark in pain.
So when you peek through, you can see this sliver here. And this, by the way, leads down back to the gladiatorial arena, just so you're aware of that. And that
the hallway just goes.
The noise is freaking deafening through here.
And this hallway is just like, it goes on like normal. We're not worried about. Yeah, cool. So are we creeping up here, Emma?
Yep.
Can we find out the direction in which it came, the screaming?
Up or down?
It sounded like it was coming from up.
Okay, let's go into that. Let's go into 50.
Going to 50?
Yeah.
Is that a lizard?
That is a hang on. 50. That is a Lokatha, one of the fish people that is similar to the allies that you guys have. He is on a rack being tortured by 2 of the Sahagwin.
When we look into this room, that's his backside. Reach out to anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Ooh, this could be where they have. Ooh, we move back and discuss this.
This long room has 5 doors spaced evenly along the north wall, secured from this side with metal bars. To your right, by the east wall, rests an untidy pile of chains and manacles, leg irons, and bunches of keys. To your left, you see several instruments of torture: a wheel, a metal boot with catches and screws, a press, and a rack. 2 Sahagwin with their backs to you attend to their task, stretching a fish-like humanoid on the rack. As you watch, a wheel is turned, the victim emits another shriek, and the torturers hiss with pleasure.
how I probably am not medicine-y.
I think
How bad does he look? Like, are we just basically fighting for the life of a man who's going to die?
He looks like he's in pain, but not like he's going to. He doesn't look like Elmo at all. He looks pretty hale and hearty, aside from being hurt.
I point at Vith and point at the top one, and I point at the bottom one, and I point at Mitch.
Yep, I get on my little harness.
And I actually used the wrong tokens for these ones. These are weaker ones.
Okay.
Oh, good. Let's
Yep, I get on Mitch's harness.
let's do this.
Okay.
All right, so tell me what you are doing in your surprise round, because they are so focused on their very pleasurable task that they have not heard you come in.
I rush up to the north one and take 2 strikes.
All right.
I'm gonna wait. If it's still standing, then I'm gonna firebolt the other one.
God
Cool.
damn.
Run up to
I
this
got a
one.
10 to hit.
10's not gonna hit.
Yeah, use a d6.
Yes, please.
Damn, that's an 11.
Hate that when that happens.
Me
Do we have a
too.
card that helps?
There,
that
Emma's
adds?
on the
No.
back of the turtle.
Yeah.
You do have a second attack, though.
Yeah, you have a second attack, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be blasting that one. So
All right, second attack.
unless you do 15 on it and that drops it, then I
That
obviously
is
will not shoot in the
17 to hit
17 hits.
for max damage of 15.
Okay, it's still standing, but only just.
air. All right, then I'm gonna hit it with a. Well, I'm being presumptuous, but I'm gonna fire at it with a firebolt.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
All righty, and then it will take 11 damage.
Is that 2d10 that you did? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Emma or Mitch, what would you like to do?
You can go first.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm sorry.
do-
I'm sorry. Bilbo, were you aiming at the same one that Vith hit?
Yes.
Oh, then
It
you
melts. Melty
killed
melt.
it. You killed it.
Yay!
Describe it for me, friend.
Oh, it bubbles and melts a little bit, and then drifts.
All right. Mitch or Emma, whoever would like to go.
Do you want me to swing first?
Sure.
All right. So I do the move where I swing myself off the thing. 19 plus 8 is numbers.
Hits. That's 27.
Okay. Let me get these out of here. I found enough dice to roll. Oh, that's a 2, isn't that? 9. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's in serious condition.
All right. And then I get down and be like, finish him, murder turner.
And I stab him in the neck.
Stab away.
What is that to hit?
It is I actually need to look because that's different. It is a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Oh.
In the neck.
Or 10 points of damage.
Describe it.
So I go in and I just stab him right in the neck, pull it out, and as he's floating, I do a bonus action, nat 20, with the back of the staff for another 4 points of damage as he's floating away.
He's dead and then overkill.
I'm gonna
Wonderful.
take a card.
Yeah. Hang on. It's my job to draw them, mate. Don't take this away from me. Succeed on an attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to unlock. I'm going to use my lock picking tools or whatever to, unless the guy's just, obviously I don't need to, but unlock our friend here.
Okay. And I mean, as you let him down, he's just like rubbing his wrists and like touching his shoulders and everything. Be like, you saved my life. Thank you. And he's speaking in common. Thank you. I'm Borges. Who are you?
We're the Onion Brigade.
That's
We
it.
are working.
The last Onion Brigade.
Yes, we are working with the village of Saltmarsh and the Lokoth and the lizard folk to uncover what's happening here.
You are the advance party then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Scout party?
Scout party.
Excellent.
Do you know
excellent.
what's happening here? Can you fill us in?
I don't know much. I was unconscious when they brought me here, and I've been kept over in this cell over here. And he just like points to the very
are these
last
other
cell.
prison cells? Are there other prisoners?
I believe so. I believe so.
I start looking in.
And he puts up his hand to stop you and goes, wait. The Sahagwin themselves wouldn't open that without, well, they wouldn't open that. I don't believe there's a person in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there is someone's companion. It might be best to open my eel, my giant eel, I think is in this one. Will you help me open the door?
Okay. Yep.
Oh,
Inside
were there
check.
keys on the torturers?
You don't need keys. They're just metal bars that you can lift up.
Inside check that companion stuff.
Yeah, I want to peek in there.
16.
So you're gonna open this door?
Wait, is he telling the truth with actually a 14?
No, we're just looking in. Is there a way to just look?
Wait, are you insiding or are you looking inside? Because it's a solid door.
I'm insiding.
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
What's in it?
Which one?
This one.
Someone's companion. That's all he knows.
Okay, so let's open the eel door and give him his eel first and get him going.
All right. It takes a bit of effort opening that door. Someone roll me an athletics check.
Somebody who isn't me.
Not it.
I will. Actually, I guess. 14.
That's enough to force the door open, but it took you some effort. The water in this cell is fouled by the rotting corpse of a large sea serpent of some kind. A stone slab along the north wall lies askew and partially broken on the unfinished floor. And Borges looks in around your shoulder and goes, "Oh no!" And it's his eel, and it's dead.
Mm.
Was it trying to escape?
Yes, so it's a very small cell. It's like 20 by 20, and this was an enormous eel. So it was trying to bash its way out, and you get the impression that it bashed its own head in trying to get out.
Okay.
But you can see if roll me a perception check.
Again,
I
somebody
managed to tunnel part of the way out.
21.
19.
1.
I'm still looking at this door.
Okay.
Just ask the gentleman which door has the master to the companion.
The people who made their perception checks, you can see past the body of the dead eel. There seems to be a tunnel, and it's an unfinished stone sort of tunnel.
Ooh.
That could be an entrance in.
Yes.
So is there a latch on this door?
Yeah. So there's a bar. You can certainly lift it if you would like.
Why are you not?
I knock on it. Hello?
He said don't open it.
Why?
Have you ever been down to Pier 39?
No.
And heard the sea lion sounds?
Oh. I hear sea lion sounds? Well, that's not a person.
Yeah, I don't know why we were struggling for this thing. There we go. I don't know why we were so obsessed with this door.
If you're opening that door, that one opens easily and it's empty.
Okay. Then the
And
last one is...
And you know that this one is Borges's.
And so there's one more left. Does this one open? Wait, I knock on this one first too.
Hello?
Oh, that's common. I open it.
And inside you find a Triton, like a seahorse type person, who is just like floating there and looks at you very warily until he sees that you are a gnome and not one of the Sahagwin. And he just looks at you and goes, "What are you doing here?"
We're a scouting party.
A scouting? Oh.
You want to leave?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'll leave the door open. You should follow us.
Okay, where's my sea lion?
I think it's if he comes out, I'll go over to the door.
Yeah, he's gonna come out. And he'll follow.
Back away. I'm not opening that.
So he goes up and flings the bar up and opens the door, and inside you absolutely see a sea lion, who the Triton greets with joy, and the sea lion like wraps itself around him a little bit before he like mounts up and is like, "All right, you said we're getting out of here."
After we explore a tunnel.
Is that what you guys would like to do? Check out the tunnel.
Let's look down the tunnel.
All right.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, this tunnel continues as an unfinished tunnel. All right, and you guys, excuse me.
Thomas, I don't see what am I looking at?
What's going on? What's
There we go.
Is this a back door?
This passage opens into a small chamber. On the opposite side, another passage leads out of the room. This room and the nearby passages haven't been altered, and it leads directly out to the ocean.
Oh,
All
this
right.
is much better.
Yes, Murder Turtle. Let's go. I mount up. Let's go, Murder Turtle.
Yes. Okay. Do
All
we
right.
Lock this door? Just shut it?
I mean, you get Borga says, well,
Not from the outside.
if we leave my friend here, I'm sure no one will want to look further. He'll block the door, provide us a way out.
We can use Mage Hand to close the door. Mage Ham, I'm sorry, to close the door behind us.
Yeah.
That's also.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let me go back. Murder Turtle, take me back, or whoever I'm riding right now. Yep. And I cast my Mage Hand, and because it's like, yeah. Shut my doors.
Shutting the doors. All right. And with the small contingent, you guys make it out into the ocean.
And back up to the red shirts.
Yep.
I'm assuming by now they've gotten back from delivering the
dead.
slaves that we.
Actually, all of the slaves are huddled inside of the ship. So I mean, it's close quarters, but you guys should be fine.
We can swim on the back of a turtle.
All right. So.
Sure.
What's faster, a boat or a turtle?
A boat.
This turtle.
Actually.
This turtle.
Can
60
swim
feet,
60
for
feet.
6 seconds.
60 feet around is what the Phoenix does. The irregular Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I want to get back for breakfast. Let's go. Let's go.
It was
It's
leaving
also-
Ruckus to die.
It's also a long way to go. So if you're gonna be swimming and hauling people, you're gonna have to make con checks to make it back to Saltmarsh.
No, I'd rather ride a boat.
Because it's 50 miles.
Oof, yeah.
Remember, it was like 16 hours to get there.
Well, no, we're gonna get on the ship though. We're not riding you all the way back to Saltmarsh.
That's what they were implying, man.
Oh, drop me off at the ship. I've got like a bed there and food. We have our bacon reserves.
Okay. I was just hoping with the turtle we jet ski there.
So you guys all returned to Saltmarsh with the slaves and the 2 freed prisoners and the sea lion, two freed prisoners and the sea lion. And with the information that you bring back to the council and the allies, they are able to determine that the 2 10-day plan should be pretty all right. And they are able to mount an attack on 3 fronts. So they're able to come in through a small strike force is able to come in through that tunnel that you found, while the main assault is happening on the two gates, above water and below water. And between the pincer movement, while the strike team is coming in, the throne room that you found is where the people who rule the Sahagwin tend to spend most of their time. The strike team was able to get up there with the information that you gave them and take them out directly. So while there were losses and they were not insignificant, it was a definitive victory for the lizard folk and their allies, including you guys, if you wanted to be part of the battle.
If it levels me up, sure. I'll slit some throats.
You guys leveled after you left the this lair.
Nice.
So you would be coming in as level 6 adventurers fighting this. But thanks to your help, Saltmarsh is safe from the Sahagwans. The lizard folk owe you a life debt for getting their island back, and things go back to relatively normal on the North Sword Coast, with the Sahagwan threat so thoroughly stamped out that you get the impression that they're not going to come back in this direction for a long time.
That's murder turtle.
Well done, Last Onion Brigade. You can go back to dealing with your ghost house.
And golf course.
Exactly.
And resort ship.
And hey, Thomas, look what time it is.
Party ship.
It is 10 o'clock. That is perfect timing. That is my bedtime is what that is.
So that wraps up the adventure of Saltmarsh, and that wraps up the arc as we know it now for the Last Onion Brigade. They may return at some other point if we really want to drag them back out, but this is the overall arc leading from the haunted house to the Sahagwan. So thank you guys so much for joining us for this wild adventure with these wild characters. Thomas, do you have anything you want to say to take us out?
The only thing I can say is that if you guys want to write the fan fiction of the Country Club Golf Course and Haunted House, the Discord has a channel just for that. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us here. Thank you guys so much. We are back Saturday with Amy and Tiana and Nick and me. Right, I'll be actually be in this chair. I will be quiet this time, I swear.
Yeah, we'll be coming back for Call of Cthulhu on Saturday. Monday, we're going to be starting up Carbon 2185. Tuesday, we'll be back with Chaos Agents, and I don't know if we're doing anything next Wednesday.
I don't know, what day is it?
I'm hoping to sleep next Wednesday.
We may well have a rare day off on Wednesday. So come back and join us for Call of Cthulhu on Saturday if you would like. And we thank you guys so much for joining us. And thank you for coming along with me. I had a lot of fun GMing this with this wild group of people. It was truly a great experience. So thank you guys so much. And thank you. You guys are great players. I really like you.
It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to get back into the actual everyone else in the studio, I should say.
It's going to be really nice, but for right now, it's a reasonable substitute. Not the best, but it's reasonable.
It's definitely great to connect with you guys and also to keep going right now. So thank you guys, and hopefully this helps you get through the quarantine.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to leave.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you back here on Saturday for Call of Cthulhu.
All right, today's Wednesday.